So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Oh, sorry, sweetie, but we do have car and home insurance with Bel Air Direct, so it's all good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they made it easy with an online quote.
Interesting.
Plus, we're saving a bunch.
Like $4?
We're talking hundreds.
So enough for a new toy house?
Sweetie.
I want the one with the hot tub.
Saving on car and home insurance with Bel Air Direct is simpler than playtime.
Original 16, a great way to celebrate things done well.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome. It's Thursday night here at the Stettler Recreation Center, and we've got the A qualifier coming at you live. Thanks for joining us, guys. My name is Lindsay Bertsch. With me is Dusty Makichuk tonight, and it's time to meet our two competing teams. Dusty, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. We're in for quite a game today, Lindsay. The A qualifier doesn't get much better than that.
Yes, it's going to be exciting. So Team Cooey versus Team Adams. This is going to be the first head-to-head for the first qualifier at the 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup. There's 4 qualifiers. One of these two teams will go on to be qualifier number 1, and it's going to happen right now. I can't wait.
Yes, it'll be a fun-packed evening, folks. Settle down and let's get at it.
Yeah, shall we introduce the teams then?
Sure.
All right, first up we've got Team Adams with Skip Cole Adams, third Derek Boyer, second Jeremy Hardy, lead Tyson Tays, and on Team Kevin Cooey we have Skip Kevin Cooey, third Aaron Sachinsky, second Tyler Tardy, and lead Kark Martin. And that's, I believe, what this lady's saying here, so maybe we'll just tune in and listen.
Sure.
Well done. You know, here at the Stettler Recreation Center, they're putting on such a great show for us. What an awesome host community, isn't it, Dad?
It is great. Yeah, we were there a few years ago with the ladies, and that was fantastic place. It looks like it did then, and it looks good again.
I think so. I think that was 2018, I want to say. Yeah, when the women's provincial was here.
Right.
So no wonder they were chosen again to be hosts. They're such fabulous hosts, and we really do want to make sure that we thank Miles Armstrong for all of his organizing and getting these volunteers in place.
Yeah, they had a lot of volunteers last time. They talked about that all the time, and They were everywhere. You needed anything, they were there for you all the time. So yeah, so we're ready to go here, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Looks like Mr. Cooey has the hammer. So
That's right. We're going to see Tyson Tays, the lefty, lead us off here for Team Adams.
Yeah, you got it.
It looks like a packed house there in Stettler tonight. Now, this is put on by the Erskine Curling Club, so we want to make sure that we recognize and thank Erskine Curling Club for all of your dedication to putting on the 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup.
Line's fine. Line's good. Yeah, looking for tight. Yeah, get it over.
Looks like oh, tough start there from Tyson.
yeah, just fooled a bit, I think. Just fooled a bit on that whole start. He just wanted it tight, so yeah.
You know, this is a huge game right now. I will say that much. So I suspect that'll be just one that he had to get out of his system.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a lot in the line here for both of these teams. The winner of this one goes on to be qualifier 1. And as you know, in the playoff system that we have, qualifier 1 versus qualifier 2, and the winner of that game goes directly to the final. So one of these teams potentially could only play 2 more games to become, to get to the final game. So it's a lot of stuff on the line here. We might see a couple nerves come out.
Yeah.
I know the Adams team is young, but goodness gracious, they're not inexperienced for sure. It can happen to anyone, folks.
There's another one there. Kevin didn't want it in the house. So
nope, Carrick wanted a guard, so that was another.
So there's nerves on both sides. So
Clean.
doesn't matter young or seasoned. It's a very important game, like you said. So everybody's gonna have to find their sea legs, so to speak.
That's right. Their ice legs, if you will.
Ice legs, yes.
Clean.
Good throw.
There we go.
Yeah, no, it'll.
And I really think that that's a strength of a player, is being able to make after you have a miss. So really well done there. We'll see 2 good shots here coming up.
Really straight for him.
Now, Kevin Cooey represents the Glencoe Club down there in Calgary, and Cole Adams represents the Garrison Curling Club in Calgary. So 2 Southern Alberta teams going head-to-head right now.
Hard.
It's good to see our old friend Mickey Pendergast behind the bench again.
Yeah, he attended your wedding, I think, didn't he, Dad?
He was there. He was there, you betcha.
And you his, if I'm not mistaken. So,
No,
I love that. Good curling friendships. Yeah, Mickey Pendergast. Great curler in his own right and a great bench boss as well. So that's a nice pickup to have for this Adams team. Here comes the second now, Derek Boyer.
A little down. Clean. Yep. Whoa, clean. Whoa, clean. Just clean.
Cool.
Now, both these teams here looks like they're buying into this kind of open setup of a first end.
Yeah.
And with 10 ends of play, sure, why not, hey?
Oh yeah. Yeah, those first two Oxford, put them where they want. That's what happens. They'll just let's go and move on to the next end.
And truly in the interest of time saving as well.
Yeah.
You want to save a good portion of your thinking time for later on. 37 minutes thinking time. Get used to the ice. Get that good feel for what a hit and stick feels like.
Clean.
Weight's good. Same weight.
Clean.
Little less.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep. Hard.
Little less.
Hard.
Gotta go.
Hard.
Gotta go.
Hard.
Gotta go.
Hard. Right up.
Good.
That just changes the other turn, the other side. We'll use up the whole sheet, get a feel for it, like you said, and we'll carry on.
That's it. And both teams definitely want to stick around here too. You don't want to
A
give the
little
other
less
team
than the last
chance
one.
at a draw.
Yep. 9.5. Yep. Clean.
Right, from second, Tyler Tardy. Now, both of these teams had some last-minute roster changes, or late-season roster changes, if you will. And so we actually see Jeremy Hardy here has joined Team Adams. And of course, at the start of this season, he and Aaron Sachinsky were playing together. And now they're oppositions here in this game.
Yeah.
It's both playing third here against each other.
Yeah, that'll be a nice battle to watch. That'll
So
be a
there's a
good.
little, yeah, there's a little bit of a good battle back and
Good
forth.
battle.
Excellent players, both of them. Really
Yeah.
good stuff that we know and have seen through many years. Here comes Aaron now with his first to the end. So a little bit of behind the scenes work. For sure the curling world is small. It's going to be nice to see these two excellent players play against each other in a new roster. There we have our first rollout of the end.
And they go right back to the middle. They're gonna keep it going, keep it open.
It's a good way.
It's only a few rocks left to come.
That's right. Well,
Line's
I'd be
good.
remiss now, Dad, if I didn't talk about Boston
Whatever's
Pizza,
top
our
four,
title
line's good.
sponsor. They have been sponsoring the Boston
Line's
Pizza
good.
Cup, as we call it here in Alberta, for
Yeah, make
so
sure.
many years, as long as I can remember,
Line's good.
actually. And I don't know if you know this, but the Boston Pizza restaurants in Northern
15-3.
Alberta, they understand the value of being involved in the community. So Boston Pizza, they say they're honored to be involved and support the community where it needs it the
15-3.
most, such as Erskine, Stettler area. They know the strength that
pros.
is required from the community to host events such as the Boston Pizza Cup, and they want to thank Stettler for having the same passion for curling that
Probably
they do.
control, like
So
the
we see
software
that
with
huge
control.
Boston Pizza logo in the middle of center ice there, and on the buttons. And we really thank our Boston Pizza sponsors for being our title sponsor of this event. We certainly could not have done it without you. So
No,
thank you,
it's
Boston Pizza.
Great sponsorship, certainly, and be nice if you had a little skip the ditch or something. We may even order some here in a bit. I'm getting a little hungry.
You know what? Well, if we can tell the folks at home the setup here. So I'm downstairs in the office, and you're upstairs in my kitchen.
Yeah.
And and I wonder if a delivery driver might just come and ring on our doorbell pretty soon here and maybe bring a snackaroo.
That'd be
We'll
nice.
see what happens after this first end break.
Yeah.
Folks at home, I hope
Whoa.
that if you order takeout tonight through
Clean.
your preferred takeout
Clean.
method, that
Curl. Curl a
Boston
bit.
Pizza is your choice.
No, clean.
Clean. Good throw.
Into Skips Rocks now. Cole Adams is going to stick around, rolling to the middle.
Yeah. Kevin's already at the other end with saving time. Yeah.
Betcha. Both teams, of course, no stranger to working under the stopwatch and the timer here, so
Yep. Yep. Yep.
afford them as much time as they can.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Kevin's just getting ready for his last shot to see where he needs to hit it to roll out, see what the ice is doing, because
Yeah,
that's what he'll want from his last shot anyway. So
like probably like 50 in this
that's
path.
what
eh?
they're playing.
So, you know, Dusty, you and I did a little bit of commentating for the Aztec Safety Challenge earlier in January here. What's different about the Alberta Boston Pizza Cup is that we need to choose a moment of the
down.
game. So,
Oh,
Line's good.
I can imagine that of the 8 players out on the ice right now, there's going to be some pretty phenomenal shots made.
yeah.
And you and I, you need to help me out with this, is that we need to focus on the moment of the game, because I
that'd be good.
believe the player gets awarded a prize.
Nice.
So
Do we get a prize too for doing it? For
maybe we'll get some Boston
If we
pizza.
get some
I don't know.
pizza.
Or maybe a preferred rate on Bel Air Direct Insurance. I don't know. It could be anything.
Or
So we,
might be able to do some storage in Sentinel also. We could. tuck a few things away.
absolutely. All right. So Kevin Cooey's going to blank this end here, and then we'll place a call to Boston Pizza, get some snacks. All right. Kark Martin on the scrub. And he will. That's a blank end here, folks. 8 qualifier. First end is done. We'll see you in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Need extra space? We rock at storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's Ice Bat has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Oh, Dad, there's a BP app. That's what we need. Welcome back, folks. You're in Stettler, Alberta. This is the 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup.
Yep.
My name's Lindsay Bertsch. With me
Yep.
is my dad, Dusty Makichuk,
Whoa,
and
clean,
thank you
clean.
for joining us.
Clean. Yep.
A qualifier going on right now.
Hard.
We've got Team Cole Adams versus Team
Hard.
Kevin Cooey. And folks,
Hard. Right up.
it's been blank end
Right up.
after one.
Right up. Right up. Right up. Right up.
Yeah, welcome, folks. I hope everybody's all settled in, ready for a great qualifier game here. It's like we've mentioned before earlier, it's a very important game, so everybody's going to be at their best here. So they've got through one end, kind of threw a few rocks back and forth, and now they're digging in.
That was a beautiful hit and roll there from Tyson Tays, right
it
behind
ever?
the guard, putting Kark Martin in a pressure spot here to play this freeze. Speaking of good stuff we have going on, we want to make sure that we acknowledge and thank the local sponsors that we have here in Stettler. Big thanks to the town of Stettler, thanks to Stettler County, and thanks to the Alberta government. That kind of support I know goes a long way in putting on an event of this magnitude.
It sure does. Yeah, that
Kark shot here is going to... Sorry, were you going to comment on the 5-rock rule?
Yeah, the 5-rock rule there. Yeah, it's that kind of caught him by surprise there.
A little light and over curled, and you know, since he did push the opposition rocks off the centered line, the thrown stone gets removed, and then the displaced stone goes back to where it was. So that's an unfortunate miss there from Kark.
It is, yeah. This
An opportunity now, though, for Derek Boyer on Team Adams to sink another one behind their
Looking
guard.
for top 8, top 12. Line only. Line's good.
Yeah, this could put a lot of pressure on here
Line's
for sure.
good.
That's
Line only.
looking for the right weight here.
Can you go around?
The line is looking good, you're saying?
Curl then. Curl then.
Nice.
Curl. Curl. Curl.
Nice.
Curl. Curl.
Nice, keep going.
Curl. Curl. Curl.
Keep
Curl.
going.
Curl. Curl.
Keep going.
Good.
Very
That
nice.
communication there from sweepers to in the house is so critical, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, there's an option there for a plan B. Is it heavy? Are we going to draw around this? No, it's coming down. The weight's coming off. Between Tyson and Jeremy there, they made the quick call to just freeze it over instead of sweeping it back. So really good full team shot here that we're seeing.
Yeah, and Kevin's not wasting any time. He's not messing around. It's straight back, and he'll
That's a
blank.
great shot there from
great
Tyler
shot.
Tardy.
Yeah, if he has to, he'll even blank this if he has to. He won't mess around with that.
Hey, let's see that again. He just gets it off, just off nose, makes the double. The run back stone sticks around in the house, but at least it's off the center line. So that
Right.
makes things a lot nicer for the Cooey team.
Yeah, opens it right up. No,
Very
it's
good.
They're in a good spot. They have to be like top 12.
Line's good.
Got a little less.
Another chance here from Derek
top-
Boyer. Same weight essentially would be perfect.
Top
That
12
was
is
top
fine.
4 in the first shot.
Yeah, you can go then.
Looking for a little
Line's
lighter
good.
this time.
Yeah, just bite the 8.
Tight, halfway.
Yeah, the boys are working this one. They're trying to get it down there.
Little finish. No, just let it sit. 72.
Okay.
Now here's a chance for Kevin to get behind those two if he chooses.
Yeah, they
There,
Adams
looks
kind of
like-
needed that rock in the
Yeah,
house there in
they
order to
did.
put the pressure on, hey? But now they unfortunately have left a double guard
They
for
left
Kevin
a-
to hide behind.
Exactly, that offset double guard, that doesn't work to your advantage. So yeah, Kevin's going to take advantage of this and try and go top 4, he's pointing.
Say all good teams have a lefty, Dad, and well, here's this good team's lefty.
Yes,
Got a little light.
That's
Tyler
right.
Tardy. Now, folks at home, make sure you note too. Tyson Hayes is also a lefty, so we got two really good teams, Adams versus Cooey here. This is an excellent matchup head-to-head for the A qualifier. Look at this curling on him.
Yeah.
Can they get it in?
Oh yeah.
They're working on it. They're really working on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was on. Look at it come out the other side of it. You can see it, yeah.
Yeah, all that to get by, and it pops out the
Probably
other way.
just doing
Yeah.
that.
It's fresh here. This is only the second end.
Hack.
I mean, both teams did get 9 minutes to
12
throw as
yeah,
many
12 and a
rocks up
quarter.
and back as they wanted to. So you do get a little layer of the frost off and get those paths worked in, but still it's early in the game here. So I think a little grabby right from the get-go.
Yeah.
So slowed down and a touch lighter than they thought, and that always allows for a little bit more curl too. So here comes Jeremy Hardy now.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Clean.
Yeah, it's
Curl.
almost about 3/4 on out the other side. It's crazy, yeah.
Curl. Hard on the yellow.
Sure.
Clean. Hard on the yellow. Straight. Get it out.
Well, Adams, that's an important 6 feet that those skip sweep.
12-9.
That'll leave the Adams team sitting 2 in the house right now, and Cooey with the hammer. So, what do you think? Like this hit and roll?
Yeah, he's seen enough. He wants.
I think he called Peel here. Half
Yeah.
rock double.
Half rock double. He's seen enough.
Yep. Hard.
Usually he wants to go another end now.
Hard.
He'd like to blank this.
Hard. Whoa.
There we
Really
go.
well
Nice
done
shot.
from Aaron
Very well.
Szczynski. All right, remember, Dusty, we got to keep in mind that highlight of the game here. Crosshouse
Exactly.
doubles are not
Yeah.
easy to make, especially how flat that one was.
Yeah.
That's looking like a front runner shot so far. Now, hit and rolls are no slouch shots either, so here comes the final stone from Jeremy Hardy. Looking to hit and roll.
Yep. Hard. Keep going. Hard. Right up. Keep going. Hard.
Ooh, no.
That rock will not roll where they wanted it to. It's gonna just roll right out of the house.
Give Kevin an opportunity to go behind with nothing in the house here, and it's still that double guard there that's crossed up top. So if they can sink this in here, he can still get a deuce out of this one. That's what he's thinking, yeah.
Hey, keep your eyes on, not that, that's the coach's bench, but here as we come down to the home end, we're looking at the ice lounge. And I wonder if we're going to see some original 16 in the ice lounge there, Dad. What do you think?
I would think there'd be a couple of them somewhere, yeah.
Did you know that Original 16 is the official beer of Curling Alberta and the Ice Lounge?
It is, and you wouldn't have to look very far. Oh, there's one there.
There's one, yeah, on the
Behind the
left.
other sheet, yeah.
Oh, that man just took a sip of his. I think that's the copper. Perfect.
Yeah.
So, Curling Alberta wants to thank Original 16 for your continued support. For those of you coming to the championship, make sure you grab some more Original 16. The beer's available in the Ice Lounge. Oh, yeah, there we go. Look at, there's the copper, the original. Excellent choices, folks.
Just kind of
Those folks are having a great time. They're having fun in Stettler. They got their 016 in front of them. Guys, if you're in the area, make sure you come on down to the Stettler Rec Center. Lots of fun in here. The beer's cold and the curling's hot.
Yeah, and
all right, Dad, what are they doing?
bring some Boston pizza with you also. Coming down.
You could. He's freezing down onto this one,
yeah.
hey?
Yeah, he figures it's deep enough.
Yeah, okay.
As we move into skip stones here, I'm going to remind everybody of what's on the line at this championship. So on Sunday, we're going to crown the champion here of the Alberta Boston Pizza Cup. The winner goes off to the Briar this year. That's held in Kelowna.
Room. Easy.
Be a nice trip.
Yes.
Nice trip at the end of February, early March. Be nice in
right.
Kelowna. Be nice.
February 28th, March 9th, pardon me.
Get it straight.
It would sure be great if we saw, well, whoever it is going to be on Alberta's side here is going to be a great team.
Straight. Okay. That's good.
Man, did that over curl too.
Curl also, yeah.
So we saw that draw curl well past the center line the other way on the out-turn side, in-turn side, pardon me.
It's like T-line weight.
And then now we see this draw over curl on the out-turn side. So we're seeing lots of movement on the sheet right now.
Trying to decide of. So that's
At the rate of that curl,
yeah.
I wonder if he indicated there that tap back is possible this way.
Yeah. Yeah. I think just a T-line.
He's talking about blocking it off. If nothing else, freeze down to it and block it off.
Yeah.
he's giving a lot less ice.
I think that's minimum. Like, do you think it's straighter on this side? Like, if you're just trying to split center of the draw?
I still think we could nose it, though, if we get tight by it. So, like, we don't... I don't trust the way they throw.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Karek over there is thinking that they can maybe make contact to the nose of it if they get tight to that center guard.
Yeah, it's far
Which,
enough up.
Depending on the weight. Now, Aaron, though, what they didn't hear, what the sweepers didn't hear, is Aaron indicated where they're only throwing for top four. So.
Yeah.
Max ice? No, that's trying max weight. I'm trying to throw
Yeah, he places that in the right place. It'll put some pressure on. There's no doubt. What's this? Be interesting to see how there's still everybody's still trying to figure out the curl on all this ice. Like you said, it's moving.
couple feet.
Yeah, I like it.
Here's Kevin Cooey and his first rock of the second end.
Where?
Yep.
Clean.
Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Clean.
Clean.
Whoa. Weight's good.
Clean.
6, 7.
Yep. Whoa.
7.
Curl. 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 Curl.
Keep going.
There it comes.
Speed.
Keep going.
Speed. Hard. Shot.
What a sweep. Really good up there from Tyler Tardy.
Nice shot,
Just at the past the Boston Pizza logo is when it curled. What a late break there.
Yeah.
Like, you're saying if you get to nose?
Yeah, well, no, I'm saying if you just whip it.
Oh, it's not going out of this.
Yeah.
It's just staying here.
Yeah, okay. Freeze this pocket then?
Yeah, or
That's
you
enough.
play like a hack or something and get to nose. And then he's got a tricky little flip in for 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know that top rock's not going anywhere.
Yeah, we'll have that nose.
So they're trying to figure out,
It's in the pocket then, right? Because if we get to there, then
try and hold them down to 1.
he doesn't really have. He won't really have this for 2, right?
Yeah, yeah, as long as we don't move it, you won't have.
Yeah.
It'll all be for 2 anyways.
Yeah. Do you like that? Okay. I'm seeing.
This-
Sides, like this side walked for them a little bit, so I think that's
Crazy. He's a little
We're
wide.
trying to stay high side of center. Yeah.
So this pocket here between the red rock and the yellow rock is what they're looking to freeze into. I think what Cole
Trying to freeze
quoted
that
right
pocket
now
there,
is
looking
that
for top button weight.
Are we second?
Yeah.
Top button weight?
Yeah.
so they're sitting. Kevin Cooey's sitting 1-3 right now, and currently has just an open
46.
hit here on that side red rock for 3. So if Cole Adams can get another rock, another red one in there, unable to move it by freezing into the pocket, that's the ideal spot to be.
Yeah.
So here comes Cole with his final rock of the second end. Looking to touch the button.
Got a little. I got
Line's a
down,
bit
yeah.
tight.
Gonna want to.
Yeah, hard.
Oh,
Where you at, hard? Yeah, hard. Hard line. Hard.
Anything but light here.
it's starting to
Gotta
move.
go.
Lane.
Hard.
Starting to move.
Keep going. Keep going. Whoa,
No.
whoa. Spin it back.
No.
Just off the guard.
Yeah. Boy, and he took extra ice also. He had the broom out there.
There's 3/4 in the 12-foot for Pete's sake. Unfortunately, what that did is it moved the guard over and opened the hole up a bit.
Just wide open, yeah.
Weight would have been good.
That'd
I
be a
think he
huge.
commented on his release, Dad, is what he's saying, because
Okay,
his
yeah.
weight looked quite excellent to
Oh
me.
yeah, well the weight was good, yeah. And I said he had
Just
the
to-
ice.
Yeah.
Had the ice.
That's okay.
Yeah, you just gotta believe it. I know sometimes when we get onto arena ice that it just is such different conditions that you're used to seeing, and really just gotta believe it. Gotta
Yeah.
believe it in the release.
Yeah, this could be a big 3 here to open things up pretty quick. Couple of racks on the guard on both sides here. There's a couple
That
couple
girl
shots
seems
there.
to be
A little
catching
more
them,
with
though.
it,
Yeah, that's
like
right.
9-5.
Here, so.
Okay. Shade more.
That's weird. That's
So 9.5, what we would call maybe even close to normal weight, a little bit more than your control takeout, and ask for additional ice. So
Yeah.
that means that Kevin's anticipating this rock to curl.
Yeah.
Final stone of the second end. Here comes Kevin Cooey.
Whoa.
9.5.
Whoa.
Clean, clean. Yep.
9.5.
Whoa.
Easy.
Clean. Clean.
He needs the nose to get his 3. And he will. That's going to be 3 on the board for Kevin Cooey. They take the lead 3-0 after 2 ends of play. We'll be back after this.
Nice throw.
That was a no-doubter.
Yeah.
The way he threw it
Perfect.
was perfect.
Yeah, perfect throw. Good on.
That was a
Good call. I
no-doubter.
wasn't really seeing that when the rock stopped.
Need extra space? We can store it.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston pizza at home.
Welcome back to the 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup presented by Best Western. My name's Lindsay. With me is my dad, Dusty. Dusty, we've got 2 ends of play under our belt here in this A qualifier. Tell us what happened in that second end.
Well, second end, Kevin Cooey took 3, but there was on a couple rocks that rubbed the guard. They're having a little trouble with the ice, and there's a big curl in there. They're trying to figure it out, but these are 2 great teams playing a very important game, so they'll figure it out really
you weren't
quick.
Even close on this. Your second one coming this way.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So a little bit about that one surprised them too.
Yeah.
Lighter than I think, but a double guard is just fine right now. Down
ours.
3, so that's okay for Team Adams.
I like that.
Now a little bit here about how each team got to qualify for the Boston Pizza Cup. Both had pre-qualified for this event through either CTRS points or through the Alberta Tour. So that means that 4 teams got set ahead essentially in this field. Team Cooey and Team Adams were both won. So Team Kevin Cooey first of all defeated Dalen Vavrick, and then he went on to beat Johnson Tao this afternoon. And here he is in the final or the qualifier.
8.
Cole Adams set ahead as well. He beat Jake Libis in his first game, and then just beat Evan Van Amsterdam in the second game this afternoon. There you have it, Adams versus
Bump in
Cooey.
the foot.
Yeah, keep
Both
going.
Calgary teams,
Keep going.
both making great shots.
Yeah, they both played some good competition. They beat some good teams to get here. So it's quite a field they have here in Stettler. It's a good field of men for Alberta. You got to be proud of that. Feel feel good. Whoever goes on to Kelowna will do a good job.
You got it.
That's right, they sure will. Now, I always think of the double guard as a little bit of an insurance policy. And while we're on the topic of insurance, Dad, I better mention Bel Air Direct here. So, how smooth is that? We want to thank Bel Air Direct for their continued support of Curling Alberta and curling in Alberta.
Line's good.
Did you know that Bel Air Direct offers Curling Alberta's curlers and their families with exclusive discounts on insurance? Eligible members may receive a group discount on their car, home, condo, and tenants insurance on top of any other discounts.
14-3.
Sorry. So, plus Bel Air Direct also offers you a chance to win cash with their monthly draws. So make sure you like and follow the Curling Alberta Facebook page, because Curling Alberta's Facebook page is where they're going to post their next opportunity to win big. We really want to make sure that we thank Bel Air Direct for giving back to the curling community.
Real hard, shooter.
Oh, that's a good shot. Left the side guard. But thank you again, Bel Air Direct, for your continued support for Curling Alberta.
Yeah, another one.
So it killed their back one over there. I'm not too sure. They got rid of a guard, but they left a guard in the corner.
Left a guard. Yeah, they were going to the double peel again. They got a cut off guard. There was maybe some ice or something. So they're still figuring the sheet out here in the third end, both sides. But it's a chance for
Line's good. Hair
Adams
wider.
to sink another one in behind that guard.
Close.
And it's his guard. It's his own rock now too. That's the guard.
Hey,
So
wait only. Easy then. Wait's good. Got to curl a bit.
Do it.
Well,
An opportunity now too for the Adams team to get another rock behind the guard.
Oh, no. Let's it.
he's in top and
Good.
yeah,
That's a great line. Really
That's a
good
nice
shot
Oh,
line,
there.
I didn't get the time. Sorry, I missed the time.
All right, we got to keep in mind here, Dad, we've got to have shot of the game or moment of the game.
Yeah, we have one
there
already.
could be something coming up this third end. Which one do you have in mind from the second end so far?
Oh, still that second end, that double by Aaron.
Yep, crosshouse
two.
double was
Crosshouse
that's our
double.
first one. If he right, needed to curl up just a little bit more, that's going to leave the Adams Stones shot 1 and 2 in the house still.
Pretty good speed here. Yeah. Halfway, guys. Get the line right.
Let's keep this draw there from second Derek Boyer in the back of our pocket too, just in case anything comes of this end.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's a little sneaky draw like that, critical in generating a multiple end that we often forget about. So we'll see if we have a few well-placed guards here from the Adams team in order
Line's
to just lessen this deficit on the scoreboard here.
Line's good. Line's good.
Yeah, they'll need to cut into that.
Hey, line's good.
2 would be
Wait
nice
only.
for
Line's
them.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can go a bit. Yeah, a little deeper. Line's really good. Easy. Just let it sit. No finish. No. Let it sit.
We're seeing the rocks really curl hard off that center line, so that was well judged by the sweepers, well placed shot. So Kevin here is going to take another run at this. Run back.
Nice.
Aaron Sluchinski won this event last year as a skip, so he's no stranger to the stage. Just missed it on the other side now too.
And then they left another guard, so
Paper.
What do you have? This.
Edge on edge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can make the double.
Over the top.
Does the double
What do you
jam
like
into
then? Just
that?
kind of wrap
the
it to
red one?
here. If you overbury it a piece, it's really good. But
Yeah, it's a tough double. He's got
At this point, I think you're still looking to protect those 2 red rocks in the house, don't you think, Dad?
yeah, oh yeah, you got to come around like that top yellow garden, sit half on it, so they can just show them half of one, so that worst they can do is take one out, but still leave you that double. Those 2. And the way
These are
it
those
curls,
moments in the end where you have to recognize that there's an opportunity here for you. So
line's good.
Jeremy himself has skipped his own
top
team
12.
in his junior days.
Line's good.
Played
Wait on
third
me.
for a
Line's
couple
good.
years
Line's
prior
good.
to this.
Line's good. Just top 12. Line's good.
Certainly
Running
knows
a
how
bit.
to see those opportunities and take them.
yeah.
Whoa. Just let it come down. Line's good on its own. Girl, just to here. Girl. No, that's it. Oh, great shot.
They're looking to overbury at the top of the house, and they do. So it is Team Adams now sitting shots 1, 2, and 3. That doesn't leave a triple or anything, does it there, Dad?
No, it doesn't. That guard's up. That guard will, from the other view there, the guard takes that away, so.
Can Kevin still get 2
Kevin,
here based on what he
sees? He can get 2 if he gets by that last one he just threw. Yeah, if they would have curled up another few inches, but yeah, he's still got 2 back there if he can sneak it by.
Well, if you're watching in on the on our YouTube channel here, make sure you say hello and give us a shout out from where you're from. We want to make sure that we give a hello to Dean Sunley, and we want to give a hello to Howie Jameson. So hello, guys. Thanks so much for listening in. Nice to hear your voices again.
Very nice to have that contact.
Oh,
we
curl.
appreciate that, boys.
Curl.
Yeah, just the one. He couldn't get by that top one.
Thicker.
So,
yeah. It's pretty incredible to hit that thin, right? I don't know if we have a recap on that one there, folks, but that just didn't quite curl up enough. And with that outside guard, like I say, it's tough to hit that too thin, which unfortunately he did. So that'll still leave Team Adams 2 in the house and shooting and with hammer.
Yeah, same.
And where's the best place to put this rock right now?
well, there's pointing it behind there, but they're talking about that back red one sitting on the tee line. If Kevin would come off that one
Top 8, top 4
and
depth,
tuck in
just wrap our
behind.
top one a hair.
So this, yeah, they have to just, like I just heard him say that, just to get around that second shot of theirs.
Yeah, I think we're still kind of that like.
They're using the rock they just threw as a guard, hey? Then
Yeah,
wrapping around that.
Wrapping around it. So give Kevin, he'll, well, I'm sure he'll go after something there. I wouldn't think he'd try anything else, but.
Oh, that's right. Right now, as it sits, if Cole doesn't shoot, Kevin does have that hit and roll off the back red one. So try to either put another Bel Air insurance policy in by getting another rock in play here, or protecting that back red one.
Line's good.
Or potentially
Line's
doing
good.
both.
Yep, yeah, line a bit. Hard.
Watch this start walking over that center line.
Hard line. Hard. Keep going. Keep going. Whoa.
Got to at least be third shot, and he will. Team Adams sitting 1, 2, and 3 right now.
Let's see what Kevin's got with that back one.
The only tough thing now is that if Kevin does ever make that hit and roll on the red, still can't use any of those top 2 red rocks that he just threw.
Yeah, but they moved that other one a little bit, so Kevin doesn't have that back one anymore. I don't think to come off.
No, that's right.
No, they
Yeah,
took
that's
that
right
away.
too. It
They
is
bumped it
blocked
enough. Yeah.
That's a good point.
So they're gonna have to. You can draw right down, right where the broom is there on the right-hand side, if you like.
Or you could tap one of those 2 rocks.
Tap one back.
If we're drawing, we're playing this. Why?
I like just hitting that one. We're up 3.
It's not a gimme out here now. Like that's. You just can't miss that double.
Well, it could spin up.
What?
It could spin up.
After 7? Yes. Well, this one's not here. Unless I
Yeah, how the ends change. That last end, the other team was looking at 2, and now Kevin's looking at 3. It's there's 2 good teams going at it. That's for sure. There's a lot of good curling here, folks. This is good to watch.
Yeah.
I'm not certain Kevin's bought into this shot.
No, I don't think he does either.
He was seeing the run back of the yellow rock on the center line.
Yeah. I don't know if he can
Just
hit
saying
it.
it's not a gimme anymore because, Dad, to your point, it's a little overlap there from what you can see to roll. From this angle, it looks a lot better. Mark suggested just clearing it right out.
Where do you throw?
Yeah, he doesn't look got in at this point. I think the best they can do is nose, which would still give him shot.
Give him shot. Give him a 3 back again. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. I was just saying.
I can just. If we're doing that, we're just.
Well, as they discuss it, you can see those nice original 16 signs behind there, and some people enjoying that. So they're enjoying the game out there. The original 16.
Thank you, original
I'm fine with the
16.
10 too,
And you
yeah.
know what? If beer's not your thing, we want to thank Sandbagger. Sandbagger is the official seltzer of Curling Alberta. So for those that want, you know, something different, thank you, Sandbagger. Final stone from Kevin Cooey in this third end of play.
Hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hard. Whoa, whoa. Yes. Yep. Hard. Whoa, whoa. Yes. Hard. Whoa, girl. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Who was right? Right on the nose.
Yeah.
Is there an opportunity now for Cole Adams to nose right back?
Do you like that?
Oh, yeah. He just watched it. He just saw it come down. He saw the weight they threw, knew where the broom was, so they should just follow him down with the same weight.
I think I heard him say solid board there.
Yeah.
It's solid board.
Yeah, a nose and get your 3 back.
Yeah, it's similar to what he just threw here. So.
All right, we're gonna go back to this shot of the game, or I can't remember what it's called. Opportunity of the game. Great shot. Well done, everybody of the game. We go back to that draw there of Derek Boyer to put just a little bit of extra pressure on. He made a really nice draw behind the corner guard to sit 2 behind the corner. And that's kind of queuing things up. That's always been a bit of a pain in Kevin Cooey's side this whole end. So final stone here from Cole Adams. Looking for the nose.
Whoa! Hard! 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 Hard!
He's hard to keep, and he will make it. 3 answered right back for Cole Adams. We got a tie ball game, folks. Cooey 3, Adams 3 after 3 ends of play. We'll see you in a moment.
Good, yeah. Good call.
Original 16, a great way to celebrate things done well.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Welcome back, folks. It's the 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup. You're joining us right now with the A qualifier here from Stettler, Alberta. My name is Lindsay Bertsch. With me is my dad, Dusty Makichuk, and we're so glad that you can join us. Dusty, give him a score update. What's going on in this game?
After 3 ends, it's Adams with 3, Cooey 3. You've got 2 great teams going at it, folks. We just watched some great playing, some great shot making, and some great sweeping
Got a
When we
bit of
talked
room on
earlier
this
about a
one.
really nice draw that he went made on one side.
Switch.
And then the last shot there, the
Switch.
great sweeping. It's great to watch. Yeah, it's a lot of good stuff going on.
Yeah, hard
So
finish.
hang on, order your
Hard finish,
Boston
get it over there.
pizza,
Get it over
and
there.
hang on. We're in for a ride.
Keep going, keep going.
You know who's just joined us in the Stettler Arena right now? I just
Little
got
bigger sound on
word.
that one. 15-3.
Kevin Martin's here right now.
Oh, nice.
Kevin Martin's out in Stettler. I don't know. It's like a game of Where's Waldo right now, but he's in the middle booth, and he's out here watching to see who's going to be this year's Alberta champion. It might very well be someone on the ice right at this moment that you're watching. So,
Yes, exactly.
folks, keep your eyes peeled.
He's got a vested interest. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
6.
Now, speaking of investment, too, I want everyone to know if you have a junior curler in your house, or if you are a junior curler that's watching this, there is a scholarship foundation that you need to know about. Folks, it's the Hec Gervais Academic and Scholarship Foundation. Attention, young curlers, this is for you. So, Curling Alberta's partner, the Hec Gervais Academic and Scholarship Foundation, has 3 scholarships up for grabs.
Top 8, top 12.
If you're a student right now listening to this, apply for this scholarship. The Hec Gervais Academic and Curling Scholarship has been available to young curlers since 1999. The fund was put in place to honor Hec Gervais, who is a curling legend, and his many accomplishments in curling, to his community, his country, and throughout the curling world.
Yep.
What this foundation does, it provides young curlers with financial opportunity to further expand and refine their curling abilities and accomplishments.
Just let it sit over and
Now,
off.
important to note here, applications are being accepted until May 31st. You have to go to the Curling Alberta website to find more information. So as you're looking at this now, jot down Hec Gervais Scholarship, deadline May 31st. Please submit it well before then. Curling Alberta website is where you want it. So to the people at the Hec Gervais Academic and Scholarship Foundation, we thank you very much for supporting young curlers in Alberta. Really good stuff there, especially if you're a curler, so make sure you apply for that.
Yeah, that's a great curler over the years that's laid the foundation for all the great curling we have coming now. That's one thing, one of those great competitors all the time long, and now everybody's following in the footsteps, and we've got a lot of great curlers after him, so it's a great foundation, and it's good for some young person to get involved.
Absolutely. So we see a bit of a classic setup here from both teams. We see the team with the hammer playing to the sides, team without the hammer playing to the middle.
Roll it, shoot it.
He'll attempt here. And he'll get the double. Really nice shot there from Tyler Tardy. Clearing up the middle there, so advantage to the Kui team to get things off the center line. Let's see that really nice shot again. When the guard is offset from the rock in the house like that, it's kind of difficult to call sometimes. So really well done, especially how far apart they were. That was well swept, well thrown, well called. Good 4-person shot.
Yeah, there's a lot of great shots coming for, a lot of great shots. Whoop.
Oh,
close.
Wobble there. Don't worry, Derek. No one saw that.
No one saw it at all, Derek. You're good.
Looking to answer back here. He will. He will make it.
Nice.
Run back to run back. Well done.
Nice recovery, nice recovery, nice finish shot.
Throw him like that more often. Very well done. Let's see that again.
You don't let that little wobble bother you. You focus on what you focus on. That's what you need. Yeah, it's a very nice
maneuvering
shot.
there. Really well done.
Very nice.
Guys, this is the kind of excitement we can expect here from this A qualifier. The winner of this game plays as Q1. They're going to play against Q2. The winner of that goes right to the final. So this is a big game. I know when we think sometimes, oh, triple knockout means you have 3 lives. Not really. This is your chance now. If you can ever recognize it, dig in. This is a huge opportunity to be the qualifier A in this competition.
Nose with hack. Yeah. Yeah, it's close.
Yeah, the ice, a little nice curl to the ice. They figure that out pretty quick. They're settled in, but it's a lot of nice movement on this ice. You can make a lot of nice shots. That's how well this ice is laid down. Yeah, it's a.
Now, I know these teams actually personally. I know them all quite well. And it's important to note, too, that all their families are here supporting them, too. There's lots of good support from all the families on all rosters. And on the topic of families, I better make sure that we acknowledge ours.
Straight.
And thank them so much.
Clean. Clean. Just clean up.
Just got a little rub on there.
Yeah.
Really good shot there from Jeremy.
Yeah.
So on the note of supportive families, I want to make sure that I say good night to Julia and Haley. Good night, girls, and good night, Granny. Thank you for letting us be here to do what we love and hang out and talk curling while you guys are taking care of business and the important stuff. So good night, girls.
Good night.
All right, Aaron Suchinsky. Speaking of parents, I think that Dave's proud.
Well, I'm sure Dave is here. He'd be following me.
Dad's been following him since he was 10 years old.
Curl.
Always around the arena.
Curl.
No question he would be there.
Curl.
This is hanging out a little farther. They will make contact.
Keep going, Tyler.
Yeah.
Just enough to get it out. Yeah. Change the shot making around now too, to roll that behind the other corner. Just back behind that T line though.
Back forward.
Yeah, it ends up a nice spot.
Yeah.
This is one of those changing points in the end too, Dad. Now instead of making contact and removing your opponent's stone, they're electing instead to freeze down.
Yeah.
So by doing this is Cole saying, hey, we're hoping someone scores here. We're looking for a 1-point swing, either setting up a force here for the Kui team or a steal for themselves.
That's exactly what they're thinking. Yeah, so a nice
Mine's a hair
shot
tight.
here will sure set things up.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, you gotta go. Yeah, line. Yeah, line. Gotta go. Hard.
See this center line moving
Gotta go.
hard.
Gotta go.
You gotta work on it to get by that guard. They gotta get by the guard.
Hard. Oh, he's straight.
Nice and Taze, Derek Boyer.
Keep going. Okay.
Already over curled, so now just leave it high. Yeah, it's gonna over curl on them a little bit. Really well swept.
15-1.
Just not quite frozen.
Yeah.
Would have ran a lot better if I.
That's the risk with that.
Yeah.
Like they always say, that freezer is one of the hardest shots there is in curling, and that's what the risk there if you're. But like if it's a good foot short or whatever, that's what happens now. You give the other team an opportunity to come down on top of it.
Gotta go. 5, 4.
Hard then. Hard. Line's good.
Hard. Weight's good.
Hard line. Weight only.
Weight's good.
Hard line.
Whoa.
On it thin.
Weight's
On
really
it
good.
thin.
Weight's really good.
No.
It's really good.
Great shot.
Nice.
Really good shot there from Aaron. They're gonna sit first and third shot from this angle. A little bit of a bounce off.
What do you like? Just try and, yeah.
Or you're right
shot
here,
over there.
but then he's flashing that in.
Yeah.
Might jam.
Yeah. Okay, I don't hate it. Make a good one over here.
Yeah, like you just gotta overbury bury the yellow and you can't dig it as easy.
Yeah.
That Kui stone's on a really good angle right now for them.
Don't hate this.
It wouldn't
Stop
do
worrying.
Cole any good to make a play on that yellow stone.
No.
The only risk with this shot is if it's.
What do you want to do? Okay.
Oh, never mind. I won't even
We're
say it.
second right now.
Okay.
So, just talk
I was
forward.
saying if there would ever be a double right back, right?
Yeah, good path. I want
If Cole ever comes deep here, and then Kevin
Yeah,
could
okay.
potentially have a yellow
Yeah.
red double, but you don't have enough of it to see, so I won't even. I'll just keep that comment to myself.
And you got those two guards up front, and they're offset also. So you tuck it back in there. They can't run those back.
Yep, that's right. Cole Adams' second shot here, so he's taking a bit of a chance with this. Doesn't want back 8. He needs to stay in the 4-foot if he wants to be shot.
Ooh.
Gliding pretty good.
Seems, yeah, they backed off on it.
This slide path up the middle is pretty quick looking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Couple feet deep there, so.
Jesus.
It's okay, Cole.
Opportunity now for Kui to make a play.
There shouldn't be a triple.
Theirs was 15-3, Jeremy's. The two there.
Yeah, he's probably telling
So
them that. Like if we
T-line weight. Just higher.
Well, we need a move. Yeah, T-line weight sits 2 at least, right?
Yeah.
Beginning of there.
That's good. I think that's probably max.
just if he can hack it.
But probably, you probably need that if you're throwing T. If you're going to bump it a little, I'd take a little less.
Near the guard, right?
No.
Yeah, he's got to bump it a little bit just to sit. So they're 1-2 for sure. It depends where the shooter goes.
That's great. Yeah, I'm probably sitting 3 by the time they're done
By the
this
time it's
shot.
done.
The only thing is not to chop off too much to open up for a double right back there from
It's
Cole.
pretty 3 feet faster.
Freezes 6-2.
Good little discussion there with the sweepers. Getting last minute information.
Yeah, really good information exchange
Isn't
there.
it? Yeah, it's
So
really
Clark
good.
Martin's been sweeping a lot of rocks for a lot of teams, and he's really an excellent lead. So he knows what his skips need in that terms of information.
Yes.
Some like having that hog time, some like a backwind to hog time. Sounds like 3 feet more is a good point of reference for Kevin here.
Hard!
Hard! Hard!
My goodness, this guy.
Hard! Hard! Keep
Really
going!
working on it.
Hard!
Taylor Tardy Clark Martin.
by?
Are they by?
No.
Whoa.
No.
Just chapped off.
Oh.
Yeah, they got full. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
yeah. Because do we have air on this here?
No,
Probably
you don't have
not.
any air on the yellow.
Curious there, that right side of the sheet as we're looking at it now, toward that wing versus toward the left side wing. Just quite the difference in curl
Yeah, you
and
could try.
speed.
Like even if
And
you
often
just,
one
even if you just touch it off that
One
one,
causes
it's
the other,
still
of course,
just
right?
deuce, right?
What do you see?
We're probably playing it with this turn.
It's like the only other shot is the wrap
Yeah.
right center.
What kind of weight? Like.
Is there a cross face double, Dad?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
a little
That's
less.
what he's looking at. Yeah.
I don't mind control.
Yeah.
Seems a little
We just
more
want to make
control.
sure that
Yeah, we'll get
they all
bonus.
go, right?
Yeah. Maybe normal then.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. Where do you
Okay.
have there?
Seeing it, it should come up a little bit. Maybe a hair less than that. Yeah. Try to get a hair low with normal.
Normal? Okay.
Yeah.
Hair low, which is about all he can see past
That's all
that
he
guard
can
in the
see.
front, right?
Yeah.
I love this. Sometimes
Yeah.
that
We
skip's
just take a little,
confidence just
like,
comes
the
into
red.
play.
He's got a
Yeah.
tricky shot for 2.
The thing is, too, to throw enough weight that if you accidentally make a mistake here and it hangs a little wider than you expect it to make sure that you can
go curl
at least
this
kill
much?
one of the yellow stones there. So
Okay.
throwing a good control takeout weight here should do the trick. The houses are nice and lively.
Let's see.
Final stone of Cole Adams here in this 4th end.
Yep. Hard!
Cross face
Yeah,
double.
they're,
Hard!
they're on it right off the.
Whoa!
Right out of the hand.
Whoa!
It's got to be close.
Bye. They're by. And
Ah.
Ooh, yeah.
just squeaked by a
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought I got it going a bit.
really close attempt there from Cole Adams. He just rubbed off his back when had that
Sorry, I
turn
thought I
even
got it going a
an
bit.
eighth of a rotation more. He probably would have made it just fine or slightly less weight. Hard to tell. Really good attempt though.
Yeah.
Really good try.
12?
Well, they had to. We jumped it to head. They have to jump it to hold it.
Yep.
Yep,
I like
they've
that.
seen
Had
it
to do
curl
that.
so hard in
Yeah.
that spot.
Yeah,
So
so they had to do that.
good read,
Yeah.
good call from the house. Good sweeping. Everyone did their job there. And now Adams is sitting shot rock right now. Kevin Cooey sitting second shot. Cooey has the hammer though.
And this is wide open. This one here. So
Yep, and
I
he has
like
the whole house
11.
to roll to really, right?
11? 11-5. I think that's okay. I don't know. What do you guys think? That last
That
one's
looks like
cool.
a lot for... Yeah. I think you're gonna.
What weight
lose
are you
a lot of
throwing?
The curl with the weight. Like they thought they were gonna over curl and they didn't.
Wow. What weight do you like less weight?
Yeah.
Okay, it's 12.
Right there. Yeah, we got it.
We're getting to hack board territory here for this last rock of the 4th end. Here's Kevin Cooey.
Probably
Look at his
11-5.
deuce.
Clean.
11-5. Yeah.
Whoa.
Clean.
Curl. Whoa. Straight.
11-5.
Whoa. Curl. Shot.
Will make contact.
nice.
Well executed. That'll be 2 for Team
screw it
Cooey.
up.
They take the lead 5-3 after 4 ends of play. We'll be back in a moment.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
I don't remember a time. when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Need extra space? We rock at Storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston pizza at home.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Good evening. You're watching the
Like at
2025
the hog line, it
Boston
seemed like we were
Pizza
still
Cup
way out
presented
in
by
the-
Best Western.
Yeah.
My name is Lindsay Bertsch. Joining me is Dusty Makichuk. And about 35 minutes ago, we placed an order for Boston Pizza for delivery.
Looking
Yeah.
forward to that. Looking forward to
Yes.
that. Yeah, I'm standing by the door waiting.
Now we're coming to you live from my house, remotely. Unfortunately, we're not in Stettler right now, so Dad, please listen for the knock on the door. I can't wait for some Boston pizza.
I
We
thought
enjoy it
two.
at the fifth end break. Timing is
I
perfect.
thought two. Gotta go.
We've got a great game for you folks.
Yes, we do. And we also have some great
Hurl and
sponsors
go,
like the
hurl
Best
and go.
Western Hotels and Resorts.
going,
They
keep
have a
going.
fantastic
Harder,
facility
harder.
there in
Go, 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 go,
Stettler
go,
where
go,
everybody
go,
will
go,
be
go, go.
staying.
Keep going, keep going.
We stayed there ourselves, so it's a great sponsor, great help, and the players and the fans sure look forward to staying at the Best Western Hotel and Resorts.
That's right. Best Western is Curling Alberta's preferred accommodation partner and has been a proud partner for curling in Alberta for over 20 years. And I believe you yourself are a member of Best Western, as am I.
Yes.
Best Pillows.
Best Pillows, we've traveled a lot and we stay there at a lot of times. And
Easy.
it is
Whoa,
our
whoa,
preferred
whoa,
stay
whoa,
also, so we're right up there with
Clean.
Curling Alberta.
Clean. Curl. Clean. Curl.
So if you're in
Clean.
Stettler
Clean.
and enjoying the
Street,
show,
street,
we sure hope
street,
that you're staying at the Best
street.
Western. as
Whoa,
well.
curl, 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 curl. Good.
We've got a back and forth game here right now, don't we?
Yeah, we had an interesting, even the fourth end there. We had that one rub on the guard there, which gave Kevin the opportunity for his two. So yeah, there's been a couple of the ice, like we were saying, on the one side is a little bit more curl, we figured, than the other. And I heard him talking earlier on that they're still getting frost off the ice. There's a couple of the sweepers were talking earlier at that break. So.
Which is remarkable, considering how hard these guys are speaking,
Right.
that anything would be left on there at all.
Yeah. Yeah, no, two great throwing teams, sweeping teams, and a lot of conversation, though. We can see that. We were talking earlier with Kevin and his front end, and he's in the hack twice. There was a conversation on the weight, and they've changed a couple weight shots for him and everything else. So there's everybody's involved, the whole team's involved, so it's nice to see.
That's right. So we're going to see Cole Adams here shift gears. Instead of keep playing with the hit and roll game, they're going to ignore the rock that's wide open. And they're going to have Derek now just draw around the corner guard. Team Cooey leads 5-3 after 4 ends of play here. So Cole Adams is looking to get his deuce in this 5th end. Now that you are watching the A qualifier right now, oh, need to work on it a little bit, get the little rub. It'll also take all the speed off too, so just a tough miss there from Derek Boyer. My counterpart did not mute his mic, and I'm happy to report that our Boston Pizza has arrived.
Get rid of him.
Yeah.
For you folks at home, I'm in the basement in our office right now, and my dad's up in the kitchen right now doing his commentary. So looks like the path of least resistance. It's on his dime. We got this delicious Boston Pizza snack. So sorry about that. You're hearing a little bit of delivery person banter here, back and forth, as we watch Tyler Carty make this double deal.
Shot.
Well done there from Tyler Carty.
Well, I'm back, Lindsay. I had to step away for a minute. I heard a knock on the door.
And who was it?
Guess who it was? It was a...
I hope it was Boston Pizza.
Boston Pizza, yes. He told me to enjoy our 5th end break when it comes up. I said, well, you had great timing. I appreciate that. It's a little cool here in Lloydminster today, so he was dressed up. So I give him a nice tip. Nice man, and the food is nice and hot. And we're ready
You know
to
what?
go.
And I bet you if you look in our fridge, you're going to see some original 16 beer too. So we've got it made. We're ready for this.
We're set. It's almost like we had this planned.
Beautiful shot there.
Very
nice hit and roll. Good controlled weight shot. Derek Boyer. It's that make after a miss that's everything. You know, he got a little outside on his draw and racked on the guard, allowing the Kui team to make that double peel. And here he goes, making that nice hit and roll. That's good stuff. Run back a step now from Aaron Sachinsky. Oh, it'll just sneak by. Touch thicker is what Aaron needed on that one. So an opportunity now here for Cole Adams.
I don't think I like this.
Yeah, they seem to be trading stuff back and forth.
Sorry?
It's...
There's opportunities.
Yeah, back eight.
Back and forth for sure.
Yeah, there sure is.
So your choices now really are to play that tap back, which Cole indicated, or this split the house to the back winger shot here, and that's what Jeremy's going to throw instead.
I prefer this. I like this shot better.
Yeah, why's that?
Well, with the double abilities by all these teams or whatever, you
good.
want to spread them out. You're playing for your deuce
back
now,
eight, line's good.
maybe get more, but at least get your deuce back is
Line's
what you're
good.
after.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah,
go
that
there.
tap back-
Oftentimes with that tap back shot, you're either
Come on,
too short
gotta
or
be-
pump it
gotta
right
be
through
from
the
that
house.
hard.
Not
Yeah.
guys. You
Hard,
know.
boys.
And then it gives them an easy double too. So
That's right. As long as this one's behind
yeah,
the rock
Keep
in
going.
the top 8 foot.
yeah. Gee, got caught on that side again.
Pretty fresh spot there, Hayden.
Yeah.
Caught some
Haven't
frost.
used that much. Yeah.
Half.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Like
Cole
you
needed
see,
that one to be a little
it
bit
had to be
deeper.
deep.
Had
Yeah,
to be
like you
deep.
said.
Did not allow this double. Here comes Aaron Sachinsky. He's made one beautiful crosshouse double this game. Can he do it again?
Attaboy, Aaron.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he can.
Beauty.
That's two
Two
peel
now,
weight
yeah.
crosshouse doubles Aaron Sachinsky's
Second.
made.
So that's about 4 things we have now for this. This
Yeah, our moment of the game.
moment of game. We have
God, I hope you're writing them down.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I can imagine. Maybe get that Boston Pizza napkin out or something.
Yeah.
Perhaps. I think there's the pen in the top drawer, Dad. Go for it.
Oh, sorry, my fingers are sticky from the wings. I'll have to.
Yep.
Oh my! Leave some for me up there.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Curl a bit. Curl.
Hit and roll chance
Nice,
now
sir.
from
Nice.
Jeremy.
Nice. Yep. Left it.
Oh, look at
Good
about a
job.
quarter buried underneath that
Yeah.
guard. You're still kind of thinking soft deuce if you're Cole, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
All right, you make that roll great. You know, if Kevin should be able to dig this out, no problem. But you're keeping the blank alive too if you're Cole Adams. That, right? The dictator of that for sure is the person or the team that has the hammer. So, you know, in this fifth end, Cole Adams trailing by 2, would love to bring the score back up to even again here, but I'm sure they would settle for the blank if so.
Yeah, that guard's high. You'd have to, if you were going to leave it alone and come around that guard. It's a high guard though, so that's one thing. You know, with a curl in there, Kevin would be able to get at it.
12.
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
Go back to that
12.
double peel there from Tyler Tardy. Sure moves this end around.
Curl.
Yeah.
Curl.
And then the double again by Aaron
Whoa,
Smith.
whoa.
And to get around again.
Curl. 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 Curl.
Working on the curl. You're just going to roll away with this shot.
11-9. It is coming up a little bit here.
Now we're here in the Stettler Rec Center, and of course the Erskine Curling Club is putting on the Boston Pizza Cup this year. So we really want to make sure that we thank all the volunteers. I see a few committee jackets walking around as we get into the backgrounds here. And so thank you so much to everybody that had volunteered for the 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup. It takes a lot of hands to make an event like this go on, and we're sure appreciative of you folks for putting in your time and effort. It was Miles Armstrong that is our host chair, spearheaded this. So thank you, Miles, and to all your committee chairs for all the work you've done. We're on day 2 only, and already I can tell this event's going to be a huge success. So thank you.
Nice roll.
Really good positioning there. Oh, there we go. There's some of our volunteers there. The gentlemen and ladies in the blue. That's them. We thank them so much for all the work that they're putting in. There's areas now in hospitality. Did you know that there's live entertainment every night too, Dad?
Nice. Nice.
So there's a band coming in. If you're in the area, if you're in Stettler this evening, February 6th is the date today. Toby Voss is in the Hub Lounge, and we've been in there, and it's a fantastic facility.
They have a very nice facility there. Yeah, they have a very nice setup.
That
there.
whole upstairs is just
is.
perfect. It's dance floor size, folks. So if you're in Stettler, make sure you go and listen to some of the live music, have some Sandbagger or Original 16, and enjoy the night. It's going to be a great party. Look at that. What a good-looking crew.
Yeah, it's a great-looking, a lot of crowd. They're a good-looking crowd. All the sponsors are there. Everybody, the fans are there. Everybody's having a good time. There's no doubt about that.
Nowhere else you'd rather be on a Thursday night.
That's right.
This is Kevin's final stone in the 5th end. Looking to draw.
Lots of room.
Draw and put some pressure on.
Lots of room.
8.
Where?
8.
Well then, got a curl. Yeah, curl. 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 7-8. Curl. 7-8. Curl, curl, curl. Yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Hard! Keep going, keep going. Right up! Good sweep. It's a good shot.
Really good shot.
Nice, yeah, very
That'll
nice.
just settle nicely in back tee. Perfectly buried behind 2 rocks.
Yeah, just up to here. Like just to the top. Back 12 on its own, I think. Seeing like there.
Yeah, with that curl, he can push it back a few feet just to get his deuce.
Yeah.
And that's such a smart call too, right? To recognize that you don't need to remove the stone from play. You just need to remove it from being shot.
Yeah.
You got by that one by
This is going to be a 4-person shot for sure.
We got a chance.
You just saw Kevin's shot there really wrap around.
I'll probably get there a different way.
Now,
like,
depending on the result of this end, too, that is a fantastic shot.
Like 38, yeah.
I like that.
Okay. Yeah.
You got it. Take this.
Final rock now of the 5th end. Here's Cole Adams.
Back 8, back 12. Close, yep, close. Clean, yep.
The weight's
First
there.
deuce.
Clean, whoa, clean. Clean, yep. Whoa. Whoa, yes, yep, hard. Hard.
Tyson stays hard on the sweep. Can they get by?
Curl, go, go, go.
They do. Derek Boyer now with the sweep. They will get by.
Let's go, buddy.
That's a beautiful shot. Cole Adams for 2.
Very well managed, yeah. Like you said, a team shot.
That's going to tie our game, folks. Adams 2, Cooey 2 after 5 ends of play. I'm going to go get some Boston Pizza to snack on, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Oh, sorry, sweetie, but we do have car and home insurance with Bel Air Direct, so it's all good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they made it easy with an online quote.
Interesting.
Plus, we're saving a bunch.
Like $4?
We're talking hundreds.
So enough for a new toy house?
Sweetie.
I want the one with the hot tub.
Saving on car and home insurance with Bel Air Direct is simpler than playtime.
It
feels better now. It was my stuff.
All right, folks, we've got a 5-5 tie here at the 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup.
Settling in.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Original 16, a great way to celebrate things done well.
Welcome back to the Alberta Boston Pizza Cup, coming to you live from Stettler, Alberta. We're watching the A qualifier game right now. It can't get any more exciting than this, folks. We've got Team Adams, Team Cooey, 5-5 tie. It's exciting stuff. My name's Lindsay Bertsch, and I'm so happy that you're coming to join us tonight. I'm talking to you right now with my dad, Dusty Makichuk. Dusty, how's the game?
Excellent game, Lindsay. Excellent game. We talked in the beginning. The two powerhouse teams, two good teams.
Line's good.
There's some great shot making. Kevin made a nice draw in the fifth end there.
Wait only.
And then Cole come right down and just tapped it back far enough to take his two. Finish. So we're trading points back and forth.
15-9.
5-5, lots of rocks in play. It's going to be an exciting finish. So hang on, folks. Grab your original 16 and hang on here. Coming home.
Maybe a hair more?
Yes, both skips are really showing their chops. Excellent shot making from the back end on both ends here, both teams.
2-3.
Fun to watch. Fun to watch.
Light?
Yeah, it sure is.
I thought light.
2.
Keep it moving.
You know who we have to thank too is one of our major sponsors here for Curling Alberta is Sentinel Storage. That's the break point for this particular shot right there. That logo above the hog line, Sentinel Storage. From their humble beginnings in 1998, they've grown into the trusted leader in the self-storage industry.
Think it was that heavy?
As a proudly Canadian company, that's important nowadays. It's a very important thing. Sentinel Storage is honored to be part of this long-standing Albertan event. They're honored to support Curling Alberta and its outstanding athletes and the community around them. So Curling Alberta really wants to extend their thanks to Sentinel Storage for their ongoing partnership of curling in Alberta. Thank you, Sentinel Storage.
16. Whoa.
Yes, Curling Alberta's had a lot of great sponsors, and they're around for a long time. So
two very different.
Everybody's got quite a partnership, quite a working together, and it's working out very well for everyone.
Definitely, and for sure it takes a lot of community support too. And so the Erskine Curling Club is putting on 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup.
Whoa.
We want to recognize some of the local sponsors that we have as well. Definitely want to thank the crop management, Brand Stettler, Wilford, and T Hydraulic. So thank you so much. Local companies really supporting this event, and we really appreciate your support.
It's not the companies that are supporting it, but you look in the stands, there's a lot of people enjoying the game on a Thursday night. So it's local support. It's all around. Every sponsors and the folks
top
Stettler
8 down.
who love curling in surrounding area.
That's right. If you can't get out to the area tonight, well, you can support in different ways too. Get your 50-50s, folks. Deep in your pockets. Get yourself a little richer. Make curling in Alberta a little bit stronger. And make sure you get your 50-50s. Those are available online too. Just head on over to the Curling Alberta website for those purchases.
Yeah, hard curl.
Saw a really great start here this end from Kark Martin. A really nice corner guard and then draw around. We're going to see the chase attempt now from Derek Boyer. Probably the right weight. Just a touch wide. Or the other way around. Maybe just a touch strong.
Yeah, hit and
good
roll
on the
wave.
broom. Either way.
Yeah, my way. Yeah.
Looking right now that an opportunity for Team Cooey here to split the house and generate what's going to look like a deuce here.
What do you like?
It will be Cooey with the hammer here in the 6th end.
And here's your lefty shooter.
Here's your lefty. Yep. All good teams have one.
11.
Tell my team that.
11 and a half. 11 and a half. Real hard.
Looks good.
Whoa. I was going long.
That's good. That's good.
That's a really good roll too. It takes off that inside corner angle too. So instead of playing just the straight crosshouse double, now they're going to have to play the run crosshouse double, just as Cole indicated there.
What's that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
That center guard's going to save us eventually.
Yeah. Okay, you got it, Derek.
Oh, they chose him.
Alrighty, fair enough. So that was the discussion there. That's the tipping point on this. They're looking to still utilize that center guard. So Derek Boyer now in his second shot at the end, looking to play this run instead.
Whoa, close. Yep. Hard. Hard. Whoa.
And they'll get it this way.
Yeah, hard Tyson.
Will he remove that yellow from play? Pushes it back, but it's still going to hang on there. So Team Kui sitting 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'd rather go around the center.
Yeah, they still kept their center guard, and they have another one now. So that was they like to have that.
Big opportunity now here for Kui.
Right up there. 6. That's good.
Wait's good.
Right here.
Wait's good.
5, 6.
Never sink this draw in a really good spot. They're going to be looking really strong for a multiple point end. Kark, Martin, Aaron Sachinski working on the scrub.
Gotta go. Well, it's not bad. Hard. Go. Take the scrub away.
A really well placed shot there from Tyler Tardy.
These are dead even.
Very nice.
Yeah, run double. Is it that, or do we just dig and roll?
You can probably also just do this, because you'll sit. Yeah, you'll sit second. Yeah. Okay.
At this point now, I think it's important to make sure you remove one of the rocks.
Yes.
Right? Attempting to play that the run double.
Make sure we stay right there or flip it.
Yeah, but they're already facing 3, so you wanna play a little more conservative here on this.
Clean. Yep.
So far, it's been the Kui team that's been taking the lead, scoring first.
Clean.
The Adams team doing a really good job of answering the call and matching the scoreboard, but here we are with only 5 ends left to go. You don't want to be playing that call and response game too often.
It's still pretty flat.
In a 5-5 tie, yeah, it's still a wide open game. It's anybody's game.
11. Okay.
That's right. So by keeping that shooter there right on the nose, Cole is hoping that eventually that they can build that rock up higher and higher and eventually have a chance to make the double. Aaron Sachinski now with his first rock at the end.
Whoa! Curl! Oh, curl! Whoa!
Sit. Spin back.
And it will just roll out. I hope I talked over that appropriately. We'll just roll out. Tough one there.
Now it looks like he's gonna.
Now they're going after this run back.
Yeah, no, he's gonna play it.
Doing the double. You don't want to take your foot off the gas now that you're Team Adams. You get a bit of a break here from Team Kui. So you got to take advantage of it if you want to make sure you're not giving up a huge multiple end here. So here comes Jeremy Hardy with his first rock of the 5th end. 6th end. Sorry, folks. 6th end.
Close. Yep. Hard. Keep going. Whoa.
And we'll give the opportunity back.
Yeah.
Try to even them up.
Trading back and
Nice and
forth.
quick here.
Trading opportunities.
Even. That's
through here.
Well, the good thing about that is this rock is open. However, Kevin Kui is going to split open the house.
Split if he goes right across, make it a flat double. It'll be no double. It'll be a flat
Lighter than
one.
last
So.
time. Line's tight.
okay.
Opportunity now for Aaron Sachinski.
5.
Line's good. Try to even them up. Even them up. Your spot. Need
6.
top 4.
6.
Top 4. Yep, everything.
You see a lot of pressure on those brooms from
Keep
both
going,
teams.
keep going.
Yeah.
Good sweep, guys.
Good.
Very nice sweep.
Really good shot from Aaron.
Very
Really
nice.
nice.
Do that double into this, so you can do.
In there. And maybe that double into
Yeah,
there.
and if you roll in, it's fine.
Yeah, then it should group them. It's real thick, but if we can just get it going that way, right? Do you like that?
Yeah, I do.
Do you like that? Yeah, I think so.
Make
Okay.
it, it's great.
Probably throwing the in, or do you like the flatter roll?
I like both. You played the in here.
Yeah, okay. Seeing there at the end?
Yeah.
Looking just to roll behind that yellow rock,
on the
is
back one,
Yeah, I think
heel. Like the
Perfect.
Like all the way
Thanks, Cole.
Yeah. And throw in the end.
I've played mixed against Cole
Yeah.
Adams. Dad,
We
he
saw-
can throw that
saw him
rock
up here a
5
little bit
seconds
the
if
other
he
end,
wants.
so.
He can throw it very hard. So, you know, cross house is not a difficult shot for him to make at all. All right, Cole Adams with his first of this 6th end.
Whoa! Curl! 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 Curl!
And he will.
Get there.
Is he going to make it? Really well done,
very
Cole
well,
Adams.
yeah.
Good
Cross house double.
Yeah.
That's a true way across the house. Well done. Well thrown, well called, well swept. I better put a plug in here for an old stomping ground of mine, the Calgary Winter Club. Dad, did you know Cole Adams is the junior instructor at the Winter Club?
No,
And
that's
has
great.
been for about 8 years, yeah. So he really gives back to the community by
was
teaching
that one
junior
where,
curling.
what was that,
And
T1
on
or
his
a
team,
little
that
more?
Tyson Tays the lead.
Exactly.
He is one of the supporting coaches for the University of Calgary Dinos curling program.
It's a hair faster.
Nice.
So nice to see that junior
Nice to
curling
see.
involvement from that team.
Yeah. It's a club, and like a very nice club too. It is. So that's a
Yes.
nice place to be and give back and spend a lot of time there. So they'll enjoy that.
Absolutely.
Speaking
Speaking
of
of
room,
clubs, the other
Kevin.
private club in Calgary, the Glencoe Club. That's where this Cooey team hangs their
Line's
hat,
good.
and they're based out of.
Get even. Even them up.
Special hello to Paul Webb,
Top
if
four.
you're watching.
7.
Curling manager out there for many
Light.
years now.
Gotta go. Light.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time with Paul over the years with our junior teams. It was,
Alberta Rocks curling.
yeah, we had a great, great opportunity to spend some time with him and learn some stuff off Paul. It was good. And he's still giving back. He's still going strong. It's good to see him.
Yes.
Yeah.
And of course, he's coaching Team Jacobs, who's got their way into the Briar already as one of the wild card teams.
Yeah, we had a nice conversation with him and Lloyd Minster in January there.
That's right too.
It was nice to see him. Yeah, it was great.
Curling is alive and well here in the province of Alberta. It's really
It
great.
is.
Watching two fantastic teams right now vying to be qualifier 1 here at the Alberta Boston Pizza Cup. The big game for both teams. Whoever wins this certainly puts himself in a really good playoff position.
Curl.
Final rock for Cole Adams
Curl.
now.
Curl. 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 Curl.
And just a touch thick.
Just a little
Or
more back.
needed to be a touch thicker.
Thicker, yeah.
Kind of feeling the end.
Great opportunity now for Kevin Cooey to score his deuce. Sitting one in the house. Nothing in his way, and a rock that he just threw, and a shot that he just threw, pardon me.
It's a hair slower than the pass he just threw.
But if I throw it, I just threw. That's gotta be.
It's probably just top 12.
Oh, I see.
Great communication, thrower feedback, sweeper feedback. Final rock of the 6th end. Kevin Cooey looking to get his deuce.
Line's good. 6. 7.
Just needs to touch paint to get his second point. Sweepers like it, not touching it.
14-6. Should be good.
Okay.
Shot.
That rock will just settle in to the back of the forefoot. It will be 2 for Team Cooey. They're going to take the lead 7-5 after 6 ends of play. And we'll be back after this.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
Welcome back to the 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup, presented by Best Western, brought to you by the Erskine Curling Club, hosted at Stettler Recreation Center. My name is Lindsay Bertsch. Joining me is my dad, Dusty Makichuk. We're so excited to have you joining us here tonight. It's an exciting game, isn't it, Dad?
It sure is, yes. Starting with that blank in the first end, and they've traded multiple points back and forth. So it's a very exciting game. They're all playing well. So let's see if they can keep this up, or they just keep trading points back and forth, or does somebody break a bit, or does somebody bend a bit, and see how it's going. There's only 4 ends left to go.
That's right.
It'll be exciting to finish it up here. So hang on, folks. It's coming at you.
One of the themes of this game, as you mentioned too, is recognizing the advantage. Not everyone's been perfect out here, but the exciting part is in which team capitalizes after their opponent misses.
Yeah, you got
and
room.
that
It's
seems
Derek's
to me
rock.
that's making all the difference here
That is.
in this game.
Yeah, I gotta finish.
There's been quite a few doubles.
Yeah, hard, Derek.
Cross-house doubles.
Go.
Some great
Hard,
drawing
keep
going
going.
on. Sweeping is one of the biggest things. There's some excellent sweepers on both sides, so that's fun to watch. Yeah, it's a good chess match going on right now.
Now Team Cooey's up 7-5 over Team Adams. Team Adams with the hammer here in the 7th end. Really nice start there from Kark Martin, both rocks in the house. Someone on their team mentioned we don't need any guards in play right now, and it's good to recognize that here. Like you say, only 4 ends left to go here. You don't need to have a huge turnaround if you're Team Cooey. However, Tyson Taze did a really good job there, throwing up his corner guard and then tucking one around.
Yeah, some great shots coming.
You're going to see the chase shot here now from Tyler Tardy. He will make contact and roll to the center. That shot there we're seeing more and more. That's kind of the pivotal shot at the end. It's so early in the end, it seems like, doesn't it? But suddenly, you know, you missed that shot. I don't like to dig up old dirt too bad here, but we saw the second on Team Adams miss that last end, and it allowed Kevin Cooey to always have that corner guard buried, rock behind kind of thing, the whole end last end. So when you execute that, it certainly puts the pressure back on the team with the hammer by keeping the team without hammers rocks towards the middle and in play.
Hard! Hard! Hard!
Jeremy Hardy hard with the sweep here.
Ooh, nice.
Just gonna make it on the nose there. Looking for the roll away, but they'll settle for the nose.
A little soft.
Give Kevin a chance now. See if I can looking around. I see some of the old umpires, other umpires that I've worked with over the years and stuff. So
that's
a lot of people I recognize, and they're talking about
10.5.
About Mickey earlier.
Yep.
As I'm talking about Mickey, I get a text from his brother-in-law, who's in the phone.
Gotta go.
Dave.
Hard, you
Dave
still got
just
it.
texted me.
Hard.
He's in Kelowna watching his brother-in-law coach, and he's looking forward to the Briar that's coming to Kelowna at the end of the February here. So I'm sure Dave would love to have his brother-in-law and his team come to Kelowna and watch. So welcome,
Fabulous.
Dave. Welcome, Dave, and thanks for making contact with us.
Dave, thanks for checking in. That's great.
Yeah.
That was a really nice shot there from Tyler
was,
Tardy. He
yeah.
gave a little wave over to Kark Martin. They actually rubbed off the guard and still made the shot, so that was really well done.
Got the little roll.
Whoa, curl. Curl. All right, curl.
This rock is gonna... A little thin on the top one. Oh, that center guard was getting to be a bit of a thorn in the side for Team Adams anyway, but
I like it.
unfortunately now it's going to leave Kevin the opportunity to peel this guard and sit 2 in the house.
Yeah, just open it up now. Interesting to see what the Adams team does with their next shot here. Do they
They put up the guard again,
put
maybe?
the guard again, or they just go, or no?
Nope.
This,
2/3, 3/4.
the blank is on.
Yep, looking to set it up again next end.
Yeah, yeah.
Still 4 ends to go. I mean, Cole has hammer right now too. If he can ever generate changing that hammer into the even ends, that might be to his advantage and might work in his favor too, being down on the scoreboard. So there's a good call here.
It is, yeah. He throws the guard. Kevin's gonna peel it anyway. So yeah, so you might as well.
Just need to curl up a touch more there for Jeremy to make that double, but settles into the back 8 foot.
Kevin's looking for another rock up there, flatten him out so he can kind of force him to the one here.
Like, I don't think you were.
Yeah, Kui would love a force, you betcha.
Alright then, go then. 5.
So you're watching the 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup.
for
We want to make sure that we thank them enough. We want to thank our title sponsor, Boston Pizza. We just enjoyed some delicious takeout from Boston Pizza, so thank you for your continued support in curling in Alberta. We want to make sure that we recognize the Best Western Hotels and Resorts. We want to give our thanks to Sentinel Storage for your continued support of curling in Alberta as well. Thanks to Original 16, it's the official beer of curling Alberta and in the Ice Lounge. Thanks to Bel Air Direct Insurance. And we want to thank Sandbagger, the official hard seltzer of curling Alberta. I love that so much. We got to go find some Sandbagger and stock our fridge up. It's very good stuff. We got some heat now from Jeremy Hardy here. Looking to play this double. And turned in, so Team Kui is still sitting a shot in the house right now. Probably going to replace that draw, hey, would you think,
I would think so, yeah, oh yeah.
I'd rather see him throw a free.
Now, in terms of local sponsorship, we want to make sure that we thank Stettler, Brandt Stettler. They're proud to be your local John Deere dealer. We see a fantastic sign from them there in the Ice Lounge. So thank you to Brandt. We want to thank Crop Management. We would like to thank Wilford, and we want to thank GT Hydraulic. And of course, having a nice little local Stettler Erskine touch here on this event, we would want to make sure that we thank the town of Stettler, Stettler County, and the Alberta government. Lots of funding from those municipalities and from those governing bodies put a lot of money to work in good places and for good things, and the Alberta Boston Pizza Cup is certainly one of those. So thank you everyone for your support for this event.
There was all the sponsor lounges in the back there.
5.
Those tables are all full.
Just
Nice
go here
crowd
then.
in the stands. So
5.
lots of support
Go top
from
8
everyone.
then.
Yeah, we are.
5. Just here. 5. Just here. Yep. 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 It's good.
It's good stuff.
There's a nice look at the crowd there. There's G3, Sponsored Lounge, Wallaby Egg Incorporated, the Nutrient Egg Solutions.
That's good.
That's GM. Thanks, Jerry. There's Hunt. All right, wonderful.
Nice
So
looking
good
crowd
to see
tonight.
that
Yeah,
crowd. Yeah.
yeah, it's very nice.
And you know,
Not
those
gonna get
sponsor seats are a really cool place to sit too. They're right ice side. There's the general seating up there. Behind is where the party is, so make sure, folks, you go that way. There's the ice lounge that we're looking at, thanks to Original 16. So that's a little bit of the lay of the land here at the Stettler Recreation Center. You know, and a fantastic parking lot, I will say, too.
Yes.
Really easy in, easy out. Lots of
Yep.
spaces to park, too. So if you're in the Stettler area, make sure you stop down to the rec center. Watch some excellent curling.
She got us double going.
Stop.
Good.
Gotta sit. Cole trying to coax the rock. There you go.
A couple of shots on that side. They were kind of, I don't know if it's rock placement and broom placement, I mean, or had a couple of shots at a few things and they've missed the double. Usually it's pretty automatic for those guys.
Just chumped him a bit thicker than they wanted to, for sure.
They'll be dead even.
That was actually a little thinner. I think he either wanted to definitely make contact with the double or just hit and roll directly in front of the yellow. Probably was his preference.
Yeah. Depends where he sits here. That'll give
Well,
Cole
and that's
a
just
shot at
it.
it too.
Wait.
Kevin hits this right on the nose too. In order to make the double, Cole would have to spin up a long ways. I think that Cole's looking at his one right now. Final stone for Kevin Cooey now. On the 7th end of play, Cooey up 7-5.
Whoa.
9.5.
Curl. Clean. Yep. Straight. Whoa. Straight. Good.
Man, you hear Kirk just working on that
Yeah.
boom, hey? Jeez,
I
he
don't
puts
hate
his
it.
whole effort
It's
into
like a
it. Really well
third.
stuff.
Yeah. Quarter gets us one, a third gets it.
Yeah. Okay, I like it. See in there with Peel.
Makes it
Going
so
for
much
it.
more enticing. Just that like tiny bit movement this way makes it so nice.
Let's make this.
Hard on the shooter.
Either way, here still looks like
I
if
think
they're
this
hitting
is
a
there
third
for
of
the
the rock,
blank.
they
About
can
a
spin up
third.
and out.
A third with the in.
Blank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Quarter gets it.
As we
Quarter probably
mentioned,
sticks
Cole
it
knows
for
how to
one.
throw a rock pretty hard.
Yeah.
Quarter sticks it for one is the backup plan here, plan B. So either the blank or the single here. Hang on to your hats, folks. Here comes the final stone from Cole Adams in the 7th end.
Close. Yep. Hard.
Get there. Come on.
Nice. Hard, Jarek. All the way
Right
out.
out,
All the
right
way
out,
out.
right
All the way out. Go.
Beach Cole. Oh, boy.
Will it go?
Oh,
It will.
very nice. Very nice.
Great shot from Cole Adams. That was a tricky way to roll out. We got to see that again, folks. Never when you look at it do you think that you're going to make this to roll up and out, and he does.
Yeah.
Well thrown, well swept, well called.
At
All
40,
4 people made
43 pounds, it went up about 3 feet and out.
jeepers.
So yeah, so that was
What
well
a
thrown.
shot.
Well executed.
All right, we've got Kevin Cooey up 7-5 over Team Adams as we go into the break. We're coming back after this.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Original 16, a great way to celebrate things done well.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston pizza at home.
That's good. Just put it on the logo on the other side.
Welcome back to the Boston Pizza Cup in 2025. You're watching the A qualifier.
Line's good.
Yeah, that we're in the 8th end here, Lindsay, and Kevin Cooey's up 7-5. Cool Adams has the last rock. He has the hammer, and that was quite a shot he had in 7 there. So like you said, he was playing for that even end. He wanted to blank that, so he's now got 2 ends to 1. So
line's good.
He puts himself in a good position.
Little high.
Comes through that, so he played
nice.
it, and he executed, and the team, like I said,
line's
was a
real
very
good.
well team shot, a lot of sleeping. Yeah, one of those shots you got to be able to throw the weight to do that. So it was great to see. So we'll see how they exit. They're splitting here. They're putting the 2 guards up. So we're going to be game on here in the 8th end, folks. And
oh, look at the time remaining. That's us there in the middle. So 13:42 and 14:10. 14 minutes. The one that's going right now must be Kevin's clock, obviously, because they're on. So even for timing right now, which is good to note. 3 ends to go. That's what, 5-ish minutes, a little less. 4.5 to 5 minutes an end.
Yeah.
Got a shade light. 5.
Looks
right
okay.
Here. 4, 5. Don't worry about the line. Yeah, right here. 5.
Weight's good.
Right to your broom. No, yeah. Right to your broom. In front of this.
A little shout out here, Lindsay, to Mickey's wife, Debbie, good friend of ours.
Oh!
She's watching, yeah.
Oh, good.
It's great to hear. Debbie's a great curler on her own right. She's done well over the years, so it's good to see.
Normal.
Debbie Pendergast. Hello, thanks for watching. Your husband is where he says he is. There's just a little bit of original 16 involved, but you know, for sure there's Mickey there behind.
He's got a water bottle.
Yeah,
he's
it's
got a
water
bottle.
I know.
Good. Yeah, he's
it's
good.
Dark tinted, but I think it's just water there. It's gotta be.
Whoa.
I'm only kidding.
Clean, curl.
So of course we're joking. That's Full Adams coach Mickey Pendergast.
Clean, straight. Whoa,
Manitoba native, Calgary legend.
Straight.
Nice double and the roll there. Really good from Derek Boyer.
Okay, my sheet is filling up here with all these doubles and all these great draws and everything.
Watch this, right? Watch this again. Great sweeping, good call. He makes the double, and just watch where the shooter goes. Just punches nicely beside the stay shot rock.
Get over it. Great shot.
Yeah, the moment of the game is certainly still coming up. I hope you're keeping good notes here. I'm also keeping good notes. I got a little bit of wing sauce from my Boston Pizza supplied wings here beside me, but if I can read through the smudging, I think that I'm with you. I have a pretty full sheet too.
Yeah, she's filling up. There's a lot of great shots going on.
Opportunity now. Here's one of those ones that we've been talking about. Can this team recognize the opportunity? Derek Boyer has a chance here to sink another rock in behind a corner
Line's
guard.
good.
Not there right now, but close.
Top 8. Line's good.
It doesn't even need to be shot.
Line's good.
It just needs to be buried.
Wait only. Line's good. Running a bit. Jeremy's.
T-line.
Yeah, I gotta curl a bit. Yeah, curl. Hard wrap it. Go. Keep going. Good.
See, the important thing about this one, as they pointed out, it doesn't need to be shot.
It just needs to be buried.
It needs to be buried. That's the key to that. So a lot of people that don't curl at this level, whatever, they'd be worried more about being shot or whatever. But that's
that's your insurance policy, just like Bel Air Direct can provide to you from Curling Alberta.
Yeah.
But mostly that's third
what
shot
weight
in the
will
house
we
right
not
now,
go
but that's a potential multiple too for Team Adams.
The
Right?
weight's probably 11 to not go
That was a
over
good
it.
call. That's good thinking. That's
Okay.
And important too to have all 4 members understand that too. If the sweeper was saying no, it's heavy, I don't want to keep it, well, they need to understand and be in that situation a lot to know. So really good team shot from everyone.
Yeah, like 8 ends or so far, we had 7 ends in of really good communicating of everything. Like even just throwing, it doesn't matter who's throwing or what they're asking. A lot of good feedback coming back and forth. So that's a prime example right there with just some more great stuff.
Absolutely. A lot of great setup shots, a lot of opportunity.
Yep.
This team has been paying off later on in the end.
Whoa!
It matters what these early shots look like.
Curl!
10.5.
Curl! Curl! Gotta go.
Yeah, a lot of shots they make. A lot of those shots you make, it's not always your first shot, though. That could be your second or third point. That's what you played for.
Let me go back to that 3 ball there in the third end from Team Adams, and that was Derek Boyer again with the clutch draw that he made. He was sitting only second shot, but that rock did not leave the house. And another rock was made after him from Jeremy Hardy there to freeze on top of it, and then an open hit for their
I
freeze.
don't hate
so
that.
It's
this is in the way of the double.
all in the build-up for sure.
I don't mind that. Okay, yeah. What weight do you see in still board? Sure.
Even this too, they're not going after shot stone right now.
You got a Jeremy.
You know, that second shot stone right now, the one that with the broom beside it, that's kind of Kevin Cooey's insurance policy. He was, you know, you maybe bait your opponent into going after shot rock, and always staying second shot is a good position of power. But no, we're going to see Cole Adams go after this rock instead.
Yep. Hard. Really got to go. Hard. Oh. Set.
Needs to stick around though.
Just a little lighter what they were thinking. It's been curled on him. Curled him now gives
I
Kevin
got
a
like
chance to go
half
after this
inch
one.
of it. I can't hear.
Yeah, that rock really needed to stay in the house.
Well, I think you're playing it here and a few. Yeah.
You know this spot really well.
Now to rewind what we
It
just
doesn't
said,
take
even
off.
though yes,
Yeah,
that we
13
was
and a half.
what it was supposed to do that
Yeah.
rock.
It's
Unfortunately,
Like a
it's only about a
13,
foot away from
back
being out
line,
of play.
yeah. 13 and a half. I don't think
So
this
with the
will
amount
do a
this path
ton.
in this spot curls
What do
here.
you think there?
Was she going this way? Yeah.
I think it's shade more.
Oh, he says it's. Are we thinking of the other direction, Dad? One of these wings curls over.
No,
like
you're right. No, it
crazy.
is. Yeah, the other. Yeah, this direction. You're right. Yeah.
The other way. Okay. Anyway, Aaron Suchinski comes down now with the dig out shot. They even indicated if he's tight and happens to nudge the
13.
guard over, that's okay too.
Whoa.
We're just to the hack.
Clean. Yep.
Just to the hack.
I just love these guys. Both
Curl.
sides. You see those guys right up in their toes sweeping. Eh?
Curl.
yeah.
Just all the weight. Every ounce is on the broom.
Gotta go. Gotta
I'm
go.
gonna make contact. It
Just enough.
just will.
Again,
Really
that's
good sweeping.
that's probably good. That's sweeping is what that is. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So Cole's gonna go replace it. He's gonna do the same thing. Go right. He's only got the only thing he's got to hide behind now. He's got to go under there. He's got to look for a little bit of a mistake here to get his deuce.
Okay, you got a
Aaron
bit of room on
Suchinski
this
saw that
one.
opportunity and took it. Here comes Cole
Line's
Adams
good.
now.
Okay, line's
gotta go.
good.
You gotta go. Yeah, hard.
Switch.
Hard, you got
Switch.
it. Keep going, keep going.
Switch.
Switch
Switch.
and
You
go.
got to switch.
Switch and go. Hard, Derek,
Hard.
hard. Keep going.
Hard. Keep going.
Keep going.
Hard.
Derek Boyer
Hard.
hard on the
Keep moving.
sweep.
Go, go,
Keep it
go.
going.
Hard, Barry. Go, go, go.
Trying to
Hard.
bury as much as he
Nice
can,
sweep, guys. Nice
and
sweep. Really good sweep.
a good chunk of it under the guard there.
15-7 there.
Like it would be
What was that?
15-7.
half
Yeah.
open,
A little less. Yeah, it's
a little less than half open.
it's there. Will it jam on that back one? That's what they're looking at?
You'd have to just paper it to jam it.
You would just have to paper it to jam it.
Are you throwing like a 12?
They must have heard us.
Yes, that's it. You can hit a quarter rock here and be safe, I think, if you're Kevin Cooey.
Like this? Yeah, it's
So
fast
just,
here, Kev.
just down to skip stones here in this 8th end.
Yeah.
This looks harder from down here,
Yeah,
says
you
Kevin. Those
throw
are
the 13
true
and a
words,
half.
eh? When you're skipping.
I gotta move
You
this.
just gotta look at the broom and
Yeah.
trust it.
Farther than air. I think 13.
13.
Are you?
Yeah, just play it tight.
First rock of the 8th end for Kevin Cooey, looking for the chase or dig out shot.
Clean.
13.
Yep.
13.
Yes.
13 and a half.
Hard.
Tight. Hard.
Tyler
Whoa.
Chardy hard
Whoa.
on the sweep.
Whoa. Curl.
Trying to make
Curl.
it by. And on the guard, but that shooter's gonna stick around inside the house. That's an alright plan B. Team Cooey's at 1 and 2. Team Adams with the hammer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kevin.
No shade high.
Kevin said the same thing to Aaron when Aaron was throwing that same shot. He said if
Yeah. Yeah,
be a
just
little
nut it here.
inside, just take the
Yeah,
roll
nut
on
it
it.
there.
Because that weight
Hope
is
he
going to hang
leaves it
around.
back,
in there.
right?
Leave a double, whichever
Well,
way
that
it
works
hits,
out.
right? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably the call, right?
Now, your comment about the sweeping there, Dad.
yeah,
if
the
you
double's
are,
too
if
easy.
you're
Yeah.
an up-and-coming curler, or if you're a
Control
junior
them,
curler,
just make
or
sure.
if you just want to work on your
So
sweeping
it's
technique,
Here, so that
man,
if he knows
there
it's
are
gonna be a
some
double off.
excellent
Yeah.
sweepers on this sheet right now that you can take some
Yeah, I
tips
think
from.
control.
Oh, great.
I think
A
we're
little less than
You
that.
see
Yeah,
both
I like
front end,
that.
just these guys, their whole body is onto that
double-
broom,
I
and
think,
it's
like,
phenomenal to
if
watch,
we
and it
make
has
the double-
such
the
an
double
impact
back
on the
is too
rock
easy.
too. So
It's-
a lot of that comes with, here I'm going to talk from
So
experience,
we're just trying to
from
flop
just
all the way
committing to
over, and I think if he knows
supporting
it's
your
either-
body
like,
with
if
your
we can
broom.
Get to the edge of the 8.
Getting
knows
right
it's
up on
either we
your
should have a
toes,
double
getting
back.
your chest over that broom head, and these boys
Control.
do that really, really well. Holy cow.
Yeah, they're doing great. There's a lot of good shots coming. So that's a very big part of the game with this great ice they have now. Is that sweeping is huge. It's showing in this game here tonight.
First shot from Cole Adams in the
Yep.
end.
Yep. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Hard.
Right to the end.
Hard.
You gotta dig there. You're gonna have to dig on this one.
Hard.
Gotta dig.
Hard.
Dig.
Clean.
Dig.
Courage,
Clean.
clean,
Clean.
clean.
Whoa.
Other way.
Really good.
Great sweep.
So that's going to leave Team
Good sweep,
Cooey
yeah.
first shot. Team Adams, they'll sit around second and third in the house.
Thanks. Bit of a creative side there. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I was with you the whole time. Just like, okay, wait.
I think the important part of that one was where the shooter ended up. Hey, Dad?
Yes,
Just to
yeah.
roll away,
as
not
you
to
can
group
do,
them
like, yeah.
together too much. Don't leave Kevin an easy double.
Yeah, that's the best.
Let's not shoot ourselves.
Yeah.
You're hoping
still
for
gonna
the
make it.
for the hit and double back here if you're Cole Adams.
That's what you're after, yeah. So it's what Kevin's trying to figure out.
Which way do you make it tough for Cole?
Exactly.
And still stay second shot too. That's just
Right.
it. He can roll away, but he can't roll too far.
I like that.
Then just leave a wide open nose hit for Cole. So he has to be strategic on where this rock ends up. Let's listen in now, see what direction he gives his sweepers.
Make it, but we can roll this. Yes. It's got to be safe for 11, eh?
Yeah, that's what we were thinking.
.11 seconds, boardish or so. Final stone for Kevin Cooey in the 8th end.
Yeah.
Whoa. Clean. Clean. Whoa.
A little more weight than they thought.
Clean. Curl.
How are they going to manage this rock?
Whoa.
Right on the nose. And that'll do the trick. Cooey sitting 1 and 2.
Thick half, hey?
Yeah, third, thin half.
Yeah, thin half.
Thin half, yeah.
What kind of weight do you like?
I like you've been throwing your peels good. You've
Yeah.
been throwing firms good.
I like peel, I think.
Yeah.
Just easy peel.
You're liking that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get another good conversation.
Thin half.
He likes the weight he's
Quickly
been
for
throwing.
Mule.
Keep throwing.
Just
That's
easy
good.
Mule.
Don't change it now. It's 8th end.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
what a
good.
nice thing you want to hear from your
Yeah.
third,
Exactly.
too. That was a really nice comment from Jeremy. That gives your skip a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
You've been throwing this weight well. You've been throwing the other weight well. So that instills a lot of confidence now in the thrower, too. It's good to hear that. Here comes the final stone of the 8th end for Cole Adams.
Yep. Yep. Hard.
Looking to make this double.
Curl.
And he will.
Money shot. Yeah.
Double for 2 for Cole Adams. We've got a 7-7 curling game, folks, after 8 ends of play. We'll be back in a minute for the 9th end.
Yeah, thanks.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
Oh, sorry, sweetie, but we do have car and home insurance with Bel Air Direct, so it's all good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they made it easy with an online quote.
Interesting.
Plus, we're saving a bunch.
Like $4?
We're talking hundreds.
So enough when you to my house?
Sweetie.
I want the one with the hot tub.
Saving on car and home insurance with Bel Air Direct is simpler than playtime.
Need extra space? We rock at storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Yeah.
Welcome back, folks. It's the 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup presented by Best Western, brought to you by Erskine Curling Club, and held at the Stettler Recreation Center. My name is Lindsay Bertsch, and joining me is Dusty Makichuk, and we're joining you if you're listening into this broadcast. Dusty, what a game! We've got a high score in the 9th end of play.
What a game is right. We go back to that 7th end there when Cole made that great shot, that double, and they rolled up and out. That set him up for that deuce, and like we were saying earlier, it's 2 ends to 1 now. Now we see what he can do if he can hold Kevin. But we've had a couple little mistakes already. It's funny that it's nerves, or you wonder what happens here.
You know, you're throwing that. I know they say that the freeze is the hardest shot in curling. The high guard is a real close second. Like that is so close. You throw it to hog it essentially, and try to get your sleepers over it. So that's a tough one from Tyson.
Yeah, it is a real tough shot.
Yeah.
But it's a very important game. 8 qualifier. You can't ask for better. Tied after 8.
Hard, it looks like. Go.
That's right.
Everybody's into it. Everybody knows, they can say this or whatever they like, but everybody knows what the outcome can be here if you happen to win it. So
there's a lot at stake, absolutely.
Yeah.
So in this format right now, too, you're going to get
Yeah.
4 qualifiers out of this field. 1 from the A event, which you're watching right now. One of these 2 teams is qualifier 1. And there's 1 qualifier from the B event and 2 from the C event. Now, Q1 plays Q2, and the winner of that goes directly to the final. So potentially, there's this game, there's the 1-2 game, and there's the final. Potentially, one of these 2 teams could only have to play this plus 2 other games to become the Alberta champion. It's a huge advantage to be in that 1-2 game, and each team wants that advantage so bad. You can just
Line's
see it.
good. You're in a good path. Running a bit. Take a look. Got to switch now. Yeah, hard, Jer. Hard, carve it in there. Go. Hard.
You got a good one.
Hard, finish all the way.
You got a good one. You got a good one.
Good shot.
Nice shot.
That's a really good
Yeah,
shot
very
from Derek
nice.
Boyer. Really well placed, well swept.
14-8.
He's really locked into his draw weight this game. The team from the Garrison Curling Club in Calgary against the team from the Glencoe Club in Calgary. And they'll just peel the guard away. Team Adams will look to replace the guard. We might see a little bit of this in the next couple shots here, the peel and replace and peel and replace.
Yeah, so Cole,
Halfway
Cole
high.
like to force Kevin here to 1 is what his goal would be, but I don't think he would mind a blank either. What do you think, Lindsay?
Kevin wouldn't mind the blank, are you saying?
No, Cole.
Oh, Cole wouldn't mind the blank. I disagree with you, dear father, on that one.
Do you?
I do. I think Cole doesn't want to have blank at the end. I don't know if they want to steal.
Got a bit of room.
I don't want to give Kevin Cooey a tie game with Hammer in the 10th end.
Easy. Whoa.
I think they're looking for. Well, we're gonna find out, Dad. We're gonna find out.
Well, he gets his 2. He gets his 2 here, and Cole goes into 10 tied with, or you blank it here, and he gets his 2 and 10, and you got the blank, and Cole still has the hammer and the extra.
It's okay. Hang on to your hats. Like, it's a tie score right now, folks. We want to thank Sentinel Storage and Boston Pizza, Best Western, Sandbagger, Original 16.
Gonna go here.
Thank you all very much so much for your sponsorship. We are full of Boston Pizza over here. That's maybe what's got me on a bit of a time lag. But let's listen in here and see what this discussion's about.
Are you going for a 2 or 3 now or a blank?
I was going for a blank still. Would we ever do this?
Yeah, Dad. Kevin wants the blank, not Adam.
Well, it's hurting our...
He's testing your listening skills. Yes, Kevin would love the blank. You're right.
Cole either wants the point advantage or the hammer, I'm going to say.
This is the one that's going to save us.
That's his run-in point.
What did you like, Kev?
I like Keelan. What's he going to keep doing?
He's just going to keep guarding and it's not going to get any better.
Well, if he...
But I mean, this is pretty easy. Like, okay, but once we miss another shot here, blank is definitely gone.
So,
okay.
you're saying peel until you're off?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, you freeze.
Well, peel one more.
What's
see if he puts in the exact same spot.
If you ever. No, I mean we could maybe play it with errors. I don't know.
Let's peel one more. See if they put in the same spot.
I'd rather. Peel.
Are they decided?
Well, Kevin wanted to double those 2 yellows out. Is that? Nobody's. I mean, not double it. What was it? What was he calling?
I'm not certain that all 4 of them are bought into the same thing at this point.
No.
So just under 7 minutes to go with 2 ends to play. So they're doing fine for time, for those of you wondering.
They're gonna peel one more time.
And then Adams will replace probably with many more times as needed.
And I'm okay freezing on yours.
So,
Okay. Freezing out.
oh, gonna go for the multiple then. Right, so at this point, I think Kevin's just saying that we're committing to not playing the blank out anymore.
Yeah.
At this point, that's a good discussion, though. Are we comfortable being up on the scoreboard, but knowing that obviously that means we don't have hammer in the 10th end?
Half. Little wider. Half. Okay, running a bit. Probably got to curl.
Where are you at, guys?
Running. Yeah, got to curl a bit.
Where are you at?
Got to curl. Yeah, hard curl.
Kevin's going to call a timeout,
Hard
I
curl.
think.
Might have a little discussion about it, just to map out. And it's not so much on what shot to play, it's more so on how they want the 10th end to look, which will matter here. Now, I guess we'll listen in, but he's always seen this corner run shot as the one, as his way out and to access that rock of Team Adams.
Yeah, or you play this with like 10. Yeah, I don't hate that. Opens it up.
I like that. Like this crisscross is killing us.
I like that better, I think.
We are into third rocks right now, so Aaron Stachinski's going to get ready in the hack. The double run was one of the considerations right now. Red onto yellow, onto red.
Timeout.
Timeout now being called there from the Kui team. Right. That's going to bring out Mike Libis from the bench. Let's listen in.
This might be your chance to run it into when I first thought. Might keep the blank in.
You could go like this and really.
Yeah.
It's possible, but the shooter's gone at least. To do something like this. Well, it's just. Stop 12.
Yeah, juice is fine.
It's too late to keep peeling.
Yeah, if we can get it.
10 seconds.
I don't mind that,
Kev. A few seconds there, see what you see. I mean, you can freeze here too.
Yeah. I like the top. I like that. I like that tap.
At least it gives us some options.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both times back in. Now it looks like they've elected and settled on playing that tap back of the center line yellow stone. And I suppose, Dad, what that's going to do is open up both angles to both sides of the red rock, eh?
Even T, like if you put it right beside it, it's fine.
Yeah, plus you have your walk and play. Yeah, they have to make a decision. They have 4 rocks to Adams is 3, so this is the time.
Yeah.
What?
That's right.
7. Whoa, lots of room.
Get it 7.
Whoa,
I mean,
we got
scoring a
miles of room.
multiple in the 9th end is
Curl.
great spot to be in.
Curl.
7 means T-line, folks.
7, 6.
Straight.
Drop 4. Hey.
Yeah.
Did it get on too?
It's a good shot there from Aaron for sure. Looks like 2 usable stones at least.
They're all in now.
It looks like it's on.
They're in. Yeah, they're all in.
So Team Adams is shot right now.
Like in here. What if we just hit and flip in? Yeah. See,
Looks
like
like Cole's
that.
instinct there was to guard, but
Don't hate that either.
you know, the front end and the playing end over there doesn't want to leave too many Kui stones sticking around. Since Kui does have hammer too, right? Gosh, you can't give up 4 in the 9th end. So this is a pretty safe call.
I like this call, but yeah.
Right on the nose or a little bit on the low side too. You can afford to flop in here if you're Team Adams. So here comes Jeremy Hardy.
This is, I think I need less. This is where it ran. Reset. It was like RPOs
You
all
can't
over.
cross the back line. That's the rules.
And
And he stopped himself before he did, folks. He's within his rules. Dad, is that Biggs?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Right? Anthony Bigliani and Sarah Jane. I think that is from Vermilion, Alberta. Hello, guys. We see you.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. For sure it is.
Clean. Yep.
Anyway,
Whoa. Yep.
Jeremy Hardy's last shot.
Hard. Whoa. Clean. Girl. Clean. Yep. No. Street. 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 Street.
And
Hey, good, Jer.
oh, it'll just get by. Really good shot there from Jeremy Hardy. Did that roll too much?
Are we second, third?
Yeah.
Like 12?
Yeah.
12.
Looks like there might be just enough to tempt them, hey?
There's enough there. Oh, yeah.
Enough space now for Aaron to get by and make a play at shot stone.
12. Whoa. Whoa. 12. Clean. Whoa. Curl.
Just 12.
You know what curls as it gets closer to the center line? See Tyler Tardy start working on this rock. And it will make contact and remove the red stone from...
Nice weight, nice roll.
Work. Yeah.
Sitting 2.
Oh, is there a draw path now for Team Adams? I think so.
Somewhere into this.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Kind of like.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
And then we're gonna have 3 guards right in the middle.
Yeah, and then we can make a draw and loss.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
I think you're making this double.
Yeah.
It might even just go straight in the yellow.
What's that?
It might even just go straight in the yellow.
Which turn are you seeing at it?
You're in.
The in? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I see
Like-
either turn actually.
Yeah.
Like you can hit it thinner with the out and catch this.
Yeah. I
Could play that too.
I don't. I'm kind of seeing it with the out. I
Yeah,
think.
okay.
Yeah. It's like there with the out.
Yeah, it's running straight here.
Yeah.
Hard, Garrett.
It's actually Jeremy Hardy that called this shot right away.
Roll in. Yeah.
Yellow double and roll is the call here.
The out.
And hoping to utilize that as a guard in his last shot here.
The yellow double over top.
Okay. You got it, Cole. Let's make this.
Where do we gotta hit? Okay.
Trust it.
Yeah. Can I get a pinch less or pinch more with the out? Yeah.
And right now it's Team Cooey sitting 1-2 in the house. Cooey does have hammer. Here's the first shot of the end for Cole Adams.
Whoa. Close. Whoa. Whoa. Curl. 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 Nice.
And he will
That's pretty good, Cole.
make the double and roll the shooter over to clump up those center guards. Nice shot there from Cole Adams. Team Cooey sitting 1 right now. Let's watch that again. So he's throwing the out turn at it, which has a little bit of a flatter roll. If we watch the reaction of this shot stone or the thrown stone, pardon me. Just punches that Cooey stone a little bit more open, but a really well executed shot there from Cole. However, here's a chance for Kevin to make this draw. Get himself in a good position. They're already sitting first shot. First shot again for Kevin Cooey.
He could take away a lot of that button for
Line's good.
Adam's shot.
Yep.
Pretty tough in that.
Yep. Hard line.
On his last
Hard
drop
line.
there.
Line's fine.
Depends where they
Hard
place
line.
it.
Hard line.
Don't want
Hard
to.
line.
Don't want to.
Hard line. 5-6. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Oh, gee.
Great throw.
It's you pick the 8 and it's a force.
Yeah.
We pick it, it's a force.
That's part of the call.
Just pick this.
Yeah.
Or do you ever
come
chance the
around,
draw?
but then they have this for 2.
Yeah, I like this.
And they have that for 2. Okay.
Which way do you see? Like firm?
Firm? Yeah,
Sure.
I like firm.
Should come
That's a
up
well
hair.
thought
Yeah, I
out
think
call.
it'll come up a hair.
A tough miss there from Kevin. It just, I don't know. The sweeper saying they didn't want to. They must have thought it was heavy, but gee, that thing was just diving toward the center line. So unfortunately racked off the guard. It's Team Adams is sitting shots 2 and 3 right now. And maybe most of us would think, oh, let's just draw around. But no, if Cole's able to remove this rock from play, it's actually going to be the Adams team sitting 1 and 2. putting Kevin Cooey in a force
Put them
position.
on the force. That's
So a really well thought out plan here
That's-
from all
yeah.
4 members of the team.
they'd have been happy at that from the start of the end.
Absolutely.
We force them in.
Hard! Hard! Hard!
Tyson Chase,
Hard!
they need to pick it out. Will they? Oh, they won't.
Fuck.
Just tough one there, tough one. That's such a tough shot to play too, and you can only see a portion of the rock there, and that's all you can afford to hit. So Team Cooey sitting 1 shot in the house right now, and an opportunity for his 2nd point. This game, this end could have gone about 5 different ways throughout the end, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, in 9th end, you don't see that from 2 skips that playing that well, where you get 2 misses in the same end here like that.
I think that's for sure a miss from both players. The first one this whole game, so man. Final stone now for Kevin Cooey. A chance for 2. Needs to be 8 foot or better.
I didn't think a lot more.
Line's good.
6. Yeah, 7.
Clean. 6.
Sweepers like it.
Line's good. Line's good.
7. 7.
14-4. Should be perfect.
Just gonna walk it in.
Great shot, Kev.
It'll settle down right there
Yeah,
in the
that
T
spot
line,
is really
and that'll be
slow.
2 for Kevin Cooey.
14-35.
That'll be Cooey 9,
his first one
Adams
was
7.
14-75, and
After
it
9
just
ends
got
played,
top
we'll
8.
be right back with the last end after this.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Need extra space? We rock at storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup. We're here at the Stettler Rec Center, hosted by the Erskine Curling Club. We've got a classic game for you folks.
Keep her going.
It's an A qualifier.
Keep going. Keep going.
We're down to the 10th end, last end. There's been some great shots. A lot of points traded back and forth. Going into the 10th here, Kevin Cooey leads Adams' team by 9-7. And Adams has the hammer. It's been a great game. We'll see if they get their 2 back and carry on.
That certainly has been the theme of this game so far, hasn't it? Every time Kevin Cooey puts up a score, the Adams team responds with the same score. My name is Lindsay Bertsch. With me here is Dustin Makichuk, and we're excited to be joining you on this Thursday night. This is a great game.
Yeah, hard guys.
It
Hard,
is.
gotta go.
And I know one thing, all these teams playing today, here they're going to enjoy their good night's sleep there at the Best Western Hotel and Resorts. They'll be looking forward to those rooms when they're all done this. Hey?
Yes, thank you, Best Western, for your continued support for curling in Alberta.
Three.
And folks, if you haven't already, we're closing in on the time to get your 50
2.5.
ticket.
Oh, Curry.
2.5. They pull the number at 10 o'clock. So if you're watching this game right now, head on over to the Curling Alberta website and get your 50-50s on right now. Put some cash in your pockets. Well, I'm on the edge of my seat here. There's been so many great shots happening.
Normal on the nose?
Actually, 10. I don't hate this either.
I'm good either way. What are you seeing?
Do you like this?
Whatever you like, Paul.
We've seen a lot of doubles so far,
like good
both
hack.
sides, and we'll probably see a couple more here in this end if it's going to close out.
Like
There'll
easy
be some
board.
great shots coming up.
Like 11,
You know, for sure, one of the pivotal moments in every end that we've watched so far is the second making their first shot. It's really interesting how with this 5-rock rule that the onus has come onto the second position to have excellent rock placement. It just adds that little bit of extra pressure or a little bit more detriment, whichever way it works out usually there. So we're on second stones right now in this all-important 10th end.
Hard! Hard! You got it! Go, go, go! Hard!
Jeremy Hardy with the sweep. Just rack off the guard.
Just down.
Pulling the shooter back and out of play, but opening up the center.
There's been a lot of movement on these rocks today. We have had some great ice, and it's held up, as you can see there. There's some great ice and still lots of curl to it.
Lots of curl. Great speed still, too. So we have seconds. Tyler Tardy with his shot of the end. He's going to make that double. He will. I think that's the third double peel from Tyler Tardy this game.
It is.
Now at some point we're gonna have to pick shot of the game too, so we might look to Tyler Tardy and his peeling capabilities here.
Yeah.
He's made some pretty excellent turnaround shots this game.
Some great shots, yeah. Yeah, they've all. We've been treated to a very good game here. A lot of great shots. A lot of we keep repeating it, but there's been a lot of good conversations too. There's been some great discussions.
Yeah, tons of encouragement. No one is ever guessing. That's the big thing. When you're in the hack, no one's guessing what the speed is, or they're not guessing why they've missed either.
Line's good. Get ready. Wait only. Line's good. Running a bit.
Straight.
Tyson's, yeah.
Yeah, keep going. Curl.
Yeah, got a curl. Hard.
Top 8, top 4.
Tyson Tays hard on the sweep now.
No deeper than here. No deeper than here.
Keep going and get it buried. That's good.
Okay.
I'll settle under and poke out just a little bit on the other side.
Like eventually we'll just loop around there.
I could pick it, and if I tick whatever you like. I mean, this would be best.
Yeah.
As we move on to second stones here, this is for the A qualifiers. So just a reminder, we're qualifying 4 teams here in Stettler into the playoffs. And he will make the pick. Good shot there from Aaron Sachinsky. Some appreciation there from skipper Kevin Cooey. That's a good joke.
Lots of time now.
That's your broom?
Speaking of conversation, that's a good little note there too. Just Jeremy checking in on Derek, saying, "Hey, is this where you aimed at before?" And yeah, getting that confirmation in.
Line's good.
We We certainly want to thank our friends at Curling
little
Zone and
wider.
Curling Stadium for putting on this show too. Big thanks to Rory and Jerry and the crew there for getting us set up so that we can bring this show to you.
Hard, got it,
Here at the 2025 Alberta Boston Cup, we're bringing you all 4 sheets
You're getting close.
live
Keep going,
streaming.
keep going, keep going, keep going. Hard, rapid, go straight. Girl.
Where did that end up? Right, almost perfectly
Just
buried.
only tucked in a little bit. Yeah, so see the straight run back now. Yeah, Rory and his crew, they do a great work, even helping.
Look at the
some of-
crowd there too, Dad.
Yeah,
Look,
I
nice and
see
busy
that.
here in Stettler tonight.
helping some of us seniors out here getting some of this technical stuff down. So we appreciate that work they do. Yes, a great crowd in Stettler. Thursday night, they're having a good time.
Absolutely. Oh, there they are.
There they
Thanks,
are.
guys. Give
Thank
us a
you.
wave. Thank you for all of your work. We sure appreciate this.
Yeah, they're doing great.
Looks awesome. So, you know, you go back to that double peel from Tyler Tardy. That's sure put Team Adams
let's
in a
talk about
tricky
this one.
spot here. That was an excellent shot. Timeout now being called here from Team Adams. We're going to see Mickey Pendergast come on down.
Yeah, I know.
It's a good time. Yeah, again, you're down to your last 4 shots. So
At least get everybody on board, hey? So.
yeah.
My first thought was get to here.
Yeah, you can. It's just you have to like.
Have to be there.
You have to.
Yeah, slash. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could do like a tap this. Yeah. Well, I just think
Mickey
if
has
I put
to
it
say.
here,
All right.
he slashes that in and probably gets.
They have
both
just under
of them.
3 minutes on their
What if we
clock.
just come to here?
Then he hits, and we won't have a triple.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't be out there.
Could I ever like freeze?
Well, I think if you freeze in there, he has
Yeah,
double this
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Back here, so there's no double.
Like right here.
No double then, right?
Yeah. I mean, it kind of leaves backing for this double, but
That double.
yeah.
Right? It leaves it in the way of another double, unless you're all the way back to 8 feet. Just enough to get.
Yeah, just enough so this is.
Then he still has hits and sticks, and we're never gonna get this double.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like if he hits in 6 and we roll here.
Okay. Yep, right there.
Right, and
Yeah.
then have something.
Okay.
Do you guys like that?
Yeah. Somewhere there's no double.
Yeah. I think it's either there or there, but I think this is easier than getting through this
Yeah,
court.
I'm just worried he'll have the little
Where's
slash
where's
and
the
it'll all
perfect
go.
spot?
I think just biting the back four.
Okay, and here's the tolerance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So biting back 4 is perfect. Do you want me to take this?
Okay, so settled in to go draw to the back 4. Do you like this call, Dad?
Yeah, yeah. Like the one they were talking earlier, I think it'll be too congested in there, and he's got an easy slash on it. So I like this.
There's 4 rocks to go, pardon me.
4 to 3, yeah. So that's your advantage right there. So that's how you look at that.
Are you looking at the rock now in the top 8 foot more as a guard than a rock that you're going to need to remove from play?
Yeah, I would think so.
Line's good.
That's why you.
Line's good.
On its own.
Wait only. You can. Line's good. Running a bit.
Got to curl.
Line's good.
Got to curl.
Got to curl a bit.
Derek Boyer, Tyson Hayes on the
there,
sweep,
it's-
looking for the back
Switch
4
and go
foot.
hard. Yeah, switch and go.
Hard.
Yeah,
Keep
hard.
going.
Hard.
Right
hard.
back. Right
hard.
back.
Go,
right
go,
back.
go, go, go. Hard, hard, hard.
Looking for the back 4 foot, and it'll settle just back T
Yeah, good sweep.
for second shot right now. Simple as picking this
Not
rock
bad,
out,
yeah.
Dad?
Then you're always going to have.
Or would you prefer to plant it there?
I would stay there.
Well, not really if he goes here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really want to play that. What do you think he does if I do this?
And then he has the.
You draw there, and then you can't. You may not be able to get rid of it.
It's going to be hard for him to get 2 then, I think.
Freezes.
You either have this or like it's going to be hard for him to get 2 if he does that. Like I think it makes it really hard for him if we knows that.
He's right. Like he gets in here, but
I like it.
or I can nose this, and he has to make something real good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like nosing that red one in the middle of the top 8 there.
Anything, I think they were looking to roll on that one. The nice thing about this team too is that, of course, Aaron Sachinsky's done a lot of skipping. Tyler Tardy's done a lot of skipping. So good pickups here for Kevin to have these minds on their team to know strategy, way of thinking, and whatnot. So it's a good team discussion there for sure. And you can tell that Kevin does take the time to listen to them and for sure respects what they say. First rock for Kevin Cooey in the 10th end.
Yep. Whoa. 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 Curl. Curl. Whoa. Curl. Curl. That's good.
Cool.
Right, so the question was, what does he do if I do that? Well, we're going to find out right now. Gonna hit and flop in.
Who's gonna hit? Yeah.
They're kind of side by side. Sure that you need to make a play on the red rock on the left side of the sheet right now.
Yeah, try and get right onto nose even. Yeah. And then the double might stay.
Yeah, okay.
What kind of weight, like normal?
We're thinking.
Well, to get on top of this, you can't throw much lighter than.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or control.
Control maybe? Yeah. Like there with control?
Yeah.
Nice call from the front end. 2 minutes, Cole. That's good to know. Now, Cole and Tyson have curled together since their junior days. They've got a long history together, those two, so certainly know what each other likes to hear.
Yeah. Yeah, so they want to hit and flop on top of the shot rock.
Okay.
And then Kevin will probably play that double from the open red.
Open for the overroll then, perhaps. First rock for Cole Adams, 10th end.
Clean.
Close.
Curl. Curl.
Curl.
Curl. Curl. Curl. Curl. Curl. Curl. Curl. Curl. Curl. Curl.
Okay.
It will. Just hit right on the nose.
Yeah, there's the. Had to roll in. Had to roll over on top.
Yeah, to give yourself a bit of a catcher on that one. So.
That's good. You'll have either a double or you'll be shaking. Yeah, leave him the out. Like you were gonna leave him some sort of double. Yeah, for sure.
There's some honesty too there from third Jeremy Hardy.
Yeah.
You'll either have a double or you'll be shaken. Outturn double here from Kevin Cooey.
This is Kevin's outturn double and something he's done well over the years with.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's good.
Kevin Cooey leads by 2. 10th end of the A qualifier. This is his last rock at the end.
Yep. Hard.
Makes this double, they win the game.
Whoa. 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 Yep. Yes. Whoa. Whoa.
And he will. Kevin Cooey picks up the victory. They are your A qualifier. Congratulations, Team Cooey. Well played game from both teams, and the Cooey team will win.
Great game, folks. Thanks everyone for listening.
Dad, we need shot of the game. We need to announce it right now.
Shot of the game is gonna have to go to Derek. No, sorry, it was
Aaron Sachinsky. It's got to be from the winning team.
Yeah.
It's either Kevin's double just right there, or Aaron's 2 cross-out doubles early on.
It'll have to be one of Aaron's earlier on.
All right, I was beautiful cross-house doubles, so we're going to give it to the salute. Aaron Sachinsky, congratulations. You get our vote today as player of the game. So well done, boys. Congratulations, Team Cooey. Good luck, Team Adams, the rest of the way. Folks at home, thanks for joining us. and tune in tomorrow. The next game is on at 8:30 in the morning.
Thanks, everyone. Good night.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.